Well, we cannot take a long rest
Right.
because
I'm fairly depleted at this point. All I'm saying is like a short rest. For me personally, a short rest is minimally beneficial. I think I'm mostly out of hit dice too. Come to think of it, like I'm low on hit. Like I think I've used like 6 or 7 of my hit dice at this point.
well, you will eventually get them back on your long rest.
Right.
But if I think we need to get Zerhana and Elfgar back up to full or close to full. And I mean, unless we have potions that I'm forgetting about, our only options are short rest and cleric healing.
What were those things we were consuming at the beginning of the campaign that was healing people? We're out of those, right?
I don't remember.
They were the good berries. They were that
Oh.
Cedar was creating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are long gone, right?
They are long gone.
Yeah, they left with Cedar because that was that's a druid spell.
Yeah. I don't have any potions on my character sheet, by the way.
Yeah. Vic, I can't share
same.
my camera because I'm redirecting it to somewhere else.
Yeah, and nobody's going to give me a potion for any reason. So,
I mean, you know, we would if we needed. Well, if we had them, we would if we needed to. I see. Like it means to carry around.
Yeah,
that's probably true.
Our campaign mascot says hi.
We hear him. He's quite vocal, or is it she?
She.
She's quite vocal then.
Yeah, it's Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
Lucy says Mel. She's also rubbing up. She's also like rubbing up against my phone too.
So cute.
Yeah, she's this. I wish you could see her. She's this tiny little cat. She's like half the size of a normal cat, but twice as loud. She's got to make up. She's got a complex.
No doubt.
All right, are we ready to rumble? Because I think everybody's here, right?
Yeah, I think everyone's here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm good.
We probably should divide up these charms also, so it's clear who has them. None of them seem super useful to me, but just in case.
Well, etherealness won't let you walk through walls and doors.
Yes, but only you, or only the user. And while you're ethereal, you essentially cannot affect anything on the material plane.
That's okay.
Also, if there are creatures that can see into the ethereal plane, they could affect you. Like, for example, I don't know if beholders can do that, but there definitely are some powerful creatures that can. Maybe, I don't know, night hags also, maybe, I don't know. I mean, if you want to take it, that's fine with me.
Sure, I'll take it.
Does anybody want to not be able to eat, drink, or breathe? It could be useful if there's like, poison gas or something like that.
So as one of the ones who no, I'd recommend giving it to somebody who can't fly, teleport, or get away in any other way. Just in case.
We could give it. Maybe give it to you then, because if it is poison gas, Zerhana has a pretty good con save.
Sorry about that. So I'm just saying, in case shit hits the fan, it would be a good idea for someone to be able to, like, everybody get out safely if something like a poison gas attack happens or something like that, or a chamber filled with water.
You mean it should be somebody who can fly?
Who cannot. So they're
right,
not.
You can't fly.
I'm well aware. That's why, like, I'm thinking
that's why,
I'm one of the ones who should probably have it.
That's why I said, sorry?
I said, okay, we're agreeing with each other. Okay.
Okay, good.
Sorry.
I wouldn't I wouldn't mind taking the Helm of Comprehend, sorry, the Comprehend Languages charm.
Do it. Take it.
I'm gonna put a note in Discord, who has what charm, just in case I need to look it up later. But back to the original suggestion about short resting.
I need a short rest.
Yes, that's why I suggested it.
Okay then.
So before we take the short rest, I want to use my ghostly gaze.
Okay.
I would like
I thought
to.
you used that already. I thought that you used
Yep.
that on the way down here.
You did. You get it only once a day?
It's once per short rest. It's not marked on my character sheet, so I think we short rested after I used it.
No. Because that's how you got down here in the first place. Because
I mean, we got down here because I dimension doored, but
you had to use your ghostly gaze to see the location, to get
I,
familiar with it, to do the dimension door.
I thought we rested after the fight with the gargoyles, or is that why everyone's injured?
The gargoyles was a while ago, but
Yeah,
I mean,
you
literally the
fought
last thing
demons in between.
yeah, the last thing you guys did was, because on top of the steps is the place that turns your items and clothing at all and makes them
Yep,
disintegrate. So
yep.
you had got naked and used your ghostly gaze
Oh, right,
to basically
right.
find a pointed dimension door to, and then
Okay,
you came back and you used that knowledge, the dimension door past the hallway.
okay. So I just forgot to mark it off then.
No worries.
I just want to see if there's anything else I want to use since I get back everything if we complete the short rest. And I don't think there is. So
How long does your specter buddy hang around?
until I take a long rest.
Okay.
Um, okay, so we're going to try to take a short rest.
Okay.
Are we successful?
Yes.
Okay, so
Nothing bothers you.
we will mark off some hit dice.
Make sure you roll your D0s.
You said that and I just rolled a 1, thanks.
Well, that's exactly what my kids always say. They always roll their D0s to get all the low rows out of the way. Sorry, didn't mean to jinx you.
Okay, my second
that-
roll was a
So
2.
yeah, I'm now getting messages that Icarus keeps rolling dice
Where messages where?
in D&D
In the chat?
Beyond.
Oh, interesting. It's
I mean,
appearing in
everyone.
Giant D Beyond. Interesting.
Oh, I mean, I'm seeing them showing up in Roll20.
It's showing up in both.
Interesting.
So it's not, they fixed that. It's not just redirecting it.
I got some truly stellar numbers here, but fortunately, fortunately, it's not a big deal.
The problem is right
Two
now,
ones
it's
and a 2.
out of curiosity's sake, right? It's only showing me the roll. It's not doing the math. So like, for example,
In D&D Beyond.
yeah, like Sarhana just rolled an 8 on a D12. And then, oh, Vic, you have to turn back on your roll your Beyond 20. We turned it off to test this on Tuesday, remember?
How do I do that again?
At the very top right of your browser, there's 3 little dots.
Yeah.
If you click on that and then click on where it says extensions. Did you get that?
No.
Okay, let me know when you do. This is the top right corner, probably around underneath the X that closes the browser. There's 3
I
dots.
found it.
All right, click on that and then click what says extensions.
Got that.
And then flip the switch for beyond 20 so it's blue.
Okay.
But yeah, like for Icarus, for example, so you rolled a 1 plus 6, but in D&D Beyond, it just shows me the 1 that you rolled. It's not doing the addition.
Yeah, that's a flaw.
Yeah, they got a long way to go.
Does Lucano have hit dice that she can spend?
Yeah, I said she will. I'll give her back her hit points. Because I don't think she's used any, so she's got enough to get stuff back.
Now that we have control over her, I can see how many hit points she has, and it
Boop.
is quite impressive.
She is. She's
Are you trying to hit on her?
Nope, but thanks. Okay, so I think our general plan is going to be fight the Sohn sisters, get through that green door, which might be some kind of dimensional portal. Like, i.e., it might not be something we can break through. We might need to find a way to like open it, and then destroy the monster, the extraplanar monster that Acerak brought back. So once everyone is done healing up, I think we should investigate these doors that we found.
Vicky's still spending dice.
Yeah, yeah. Paul, are
Why
they?
does Vicky say custom roll when everyone else said hit dice?
I don't know. It's not adding her stuff, so I don't know what she's doing.
Maybe she's not rolling hit dice. Maybe she's just rolling d12s.
Vic, what are you doing?
I'm just rolling D12.
Okay, you got to add your Constitution bonus each time you roll it for your total hit
doing that.
points.
I'm doing that.
All right, all right. She's doing math. She understands how to do it. Just making sure. We were worried about you.
Paul, is there anything marked on these doors?
Basically what you see in the picture. I mean, I can see if there's anything else beyond that, but
Oh, I don't. I mean, sorry, the map, or do we also have a picture of the room?
okay,
I don't.
so I don't have a picture of the room per se. I thought you were asking about the doors, and I thought you meant the big green door.
No. Sorry, I do see the picture of the big green door,
Okay,
and we're gonna need the torques to do something with that. And plus, we've open the barriers that are preventing us from putting in the torques or whatever that is.
correct.
But we have 5 doors on the balcony.
Yes. Each door has a corresponding shape, right? Of the 5
To one of the
shapes. So
torques.
one's a triangle, one's a square, one's et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, well, let's go to one of the ones that we already have the torque for and find out what's behind that door.
Okay.
Well, let's go with the triangle.
Let's see, which way did they go? I think they go clockwise from the left, but let me just double check. Da, 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 da. Oh, no, I'm guess I'm wrong. So the triangle is in the upper left corner. So we'll say the northwest corner, right? And then the shapes go clockwise in increasing number of sides,
So the
right?
square is in the upper right.
Correct.
Okay. Um, is the door locked?
No, you can open it and go inside.
Okay, I'll open it.
Okay, sounds like fun. So let me go and go here and go there and bank.
So it's just I can't see the whole room. I'm not inside yet, so I'm just looking into the doorway.
Okay.
It looks like it's small room that's dead end.
Yeah, pretty much.
And what do I see?
You see a 5 foot wide floor to ceiling glass cylinder near the back of the room. Uh, and this cylinder is filled with light, the source of which is not apparent. A tiny triangular hole was cut through the glass, 5 feet above the floor. Inside the cylinder is an iron lever, which is set into a metal plate on the floor.
Right. So presumably, let's look at the next one before we start messing with the rooms. Presumably, each of these is going to be the same, just with a different shape cut in the glass.
Okay,
So let's check out the square.
certainly. Boop.
Maybe the lever is what releases the cover on the green door.
So as you look in this room is filled with flying sheets of parchment with writing on the pages visible as they flutter by. A metal plate bolted onto the far wall is set with a ghostly lever.
Huh. So this is definitely not all the same. Didn't we see flying parchment earlier with when we fought with the what was his name? Withers? Withers. Didn't we see something like this?
Doesn't sound familiar.
You might remember it because you had looked at this room with your ghostly gaze last week.
Oh, it's possible.
Well then,
Yes. Um, and which is the one? Which is the one that they're missing again?
You're missing the fourth shape, so I always forget if it's 7 or 8 sided. It looks like it is six
So the
sided.
fourth shape. Yeah, the fourth shape is six. The seven. The
It's
last shape is either 7 or 8.
yeah, the last shape I think is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 8.
Okay.
So they don't like the number
Uh,
7.
I mean, there's no, platonic heptahedron.
Right.
Um, while I'm on this balcony, let's look at door number 3.
Okie dokie. So boop. And wait, what? Oh, stupid book. They couldn't make the numbers go in order like the shapes do because, they got to be difficult. 1 second.
Of course, they got to keep you on your toes.
Yes. I'm like, that's not the room. The ceiling of this plastered wall room is 15 feet high. A leathered back tome rests on top of a wooden lectern bolted to the floor. Set into the wall behind the lectern are. Wait, is this the right one? Yes. 8 human skeletons arranged so that they appear to be falling and screaming.
Charming. No lever is visible.
Boop, boop, boop. Nope.
Okay.
Whoop.
Any opinions, folks, on what order we want to do these in?
I don't think it matters.
yeah, I'm sure we're gonna have to do them all anyway. So
I assume
whatever.
so. And I don't know what we're going to do when we get to the one that we're missing. Let's start then with the triangle.
Okay.
For each one, I'm going to send my specter into the room first, briefly, just to see if anything happens when somebody goes in.
Okay.
And then if nothing terrible happens, I'll send the specter back out and we'll go in.
He seems happy.
Okay. Oh, this is a tiny room. So the only way to get to this lever is through the glass.
It would appear so. Yes, it's surrounded. Yes, the glass surrounds the lever. The glass is it triangle shaped? I believe it is.
There's a
Glass is
hole.
triangle shaped, or the hole is triangle shaped.
The triangle shaped hole. I'm sorry.
Is the hole the same size as the triangle that's on the torque?
Um, 1 second. I'm just checking. I'm gonna say no.
Okay, so they can't be aligned.
The triangle hole is only 1 inch wide. The cylinder is 5 feet in diameter and shaped of glass 2 inches thick. The triangle hole is 1 inch wide.
And the Spectre's not able to manipulate physical objects, right?
That's a good question. I'll take a look.
I mean, it hasn't been in previous editions, but I don't know if anything's changed.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking. Well, let's see. Spectre. Yada, yada, yada. It can move through other creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. Um, I'm just reading. I don't.
Does it have a strength score?
It's a strength score of 1.
Hmm.
So I'm guessing it can't do that. I mean, it does incorporeal movement.
Oh, we
So
should
I
also
think it
have
just stays that way.
okay.
Yeah, I would
We
say
should have
no.
Xanthos. We should have Xanthos search the room.
Doing it.
Remember, you have advantage if you hold the shift key down. It'll roll twice for you,
Oh, well, how's a 22?
plus guidance.
Is it really necessary?
It
Sure.
can't hurt because, like, let's say you roll some really low numbers.
So 24.
You don't
There you
necessarily
go.
have to roll the guidance. Just if it's relevant, then Paul can ask for it.
No, you're good. You don't find anything.
I'll try touching the glass.
Okay.
Is it warm?
No. Seems, normal temperature.
And the cylinder is empty, like it's not filled with gas. It's just lit.
Correct.
Break the glass seems too obvious here.
Smash glass.
The barbarian speaks.
I mean, if you want to do that, I'm not going to get in your way.
It was just a suggestion.
Oh, that's great. I thought that's what you were doing. Does the glass move at all? Like, can it be rotated?
No.
If we cover the
Well, wait a
triangle,
minute.
yeah.
The triangular hole goes all the way through the glass, right?
Yes.
So conceivably, if I cast Mage Hand, I can cast Mage Hand inside the cylinder.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I've got a space that goes all the way through there.
Sure, try
So
that.
I want to try to cast Mage Hand to pull the lever. No telling what pulling the lever does, but
The lever's too heavy to be moved with Mage Hand.
Interesting.
okay.
Do do you have Unseen Servant by any chance or anything like that?
No.
Do we have any items that do something like that?
Looking. How much telepathy staff of the Python? Yeah, probably not.
What if we have the mage hand tie a rope around it or something to that effect through the hole?
Does that work?
One second.
I would also suggest everyone check their possessing spirits to see some of the possessing spirits have weird abilities.
I walk along the ceiling just because I can.
Okay. I think the handle is in the position towards you, and that's where the hole is, right? So,
Does the handle need to be moved away?
yeah, because you look now, right? The handle is pointing towards Icarus, right?
Uh-huh.
So you got to push it away from you in order to make it go.
Oh,
And
so the rope wouldn't help.
right, right. Zerhana was asking about the rope. So unless you can think of something, I don't know, magical pulley. I don't know.
Can we fit a crowbar through the hole? Will that work?
Um, I don't necessarily think you could just get the crowbar and get to it, right? Because the hole's only an
Mm,
only
yeah,
an inch
right,
thick, right? So or
right,
an inch wide.
right.
It's pretty small.
We could set this one aside and come back to it later in case solving other rooms gives us an idea.
I
I
think
want
we
to get
should
to the
just
next
smash
room.
the glass.
I didn't hear both of you.
I said I think we should just smash the glass. It's reminds me of the mirror puzzle when the mirror was just smash the mirror. There wasn't
Okay.
anything complicated.
I will step outside so Zerhana can smash the glass.
I will prepare. I'll keep a healing spell at the. Actually, I might want to bless Zerhana just to make sure we're just in
Well,
case.
first of all, you said you're short on spells, so you shouldn't be tossing around
No,
spells.
wait, walls. I have no level ones. I can't bless.
Well, you
I
can always upcast, Greg. But you
what's
could
that?
put resistance on Zerhana because that does not use up a slot.
I can, in fact, and I will. I will cast resistance.
Okie dokie.
Boom, there.
That works.
And then I will back out of the room and be at the ready in case shit hits the fan.
All right. So I'll assume Xanthos is out of the room.
Yeah, I'm backing out. Sorry. There.
Yeah, no worries.
There. Okay. I
Okay.
will hang out right.
All right, Zahana, it's you in the glass.
Okay, I'm going to smash the glass.
The glass seems impervious to your axe.
After all of that,
Well then.
Okay, let's set this one aside and check out the square room.
Okay. All right.
Be right back. Grabbing a couple things. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Sure. All right. So. All right. So you're in a room and there is a bunch of parchment with writing floating around. You and
Can I
Zahana are
grab
in there doing your thing.
a couple pieces of parchment?
Give me a dexterity check.
A check or a save?
Check.
Nope.
It's tough. Try again.
Maybe Zahana will have better luck.
Dex.
There you go. All right. Zahana grabs a page. Let's see. I'm gonna say, darn, where is it? Oh, fail. Boop. All right. As best as you can tell, Zerhana, this looks like wizard writing, right? It's kind of like some sort of spell.
Can she bring it out of the room?
Um, I assume that's what she's doing. Sure.
But
Try.
is it like struggling in her hands, or does she?
Oh no, she's got it. It's a piece of paper.
Do you want to show it to Ulfgar?
Sure, where is he?
I think he's
I'm
back
in the
main
room. I just haven't moved my token. I can be right in the hallway.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see here.
Alright,
Oh,
I'm
what am I
back.
doing?
Sorry.
All right, he's back. Let's do one of these guys. So here we go. Found myself a D4. I'll say, let's see. So it's a spell. It's going to be a 6th-level wizard spell, Summon Fiend.
So Ulfgar can use that,
Okay.
right? Does it work like a scroll or is it like a spell book?
It's like a spell book.
So you can't cast out of it.
Correct.
Ah, okay. What about this lever? It's a ghostly lever.
It is. So you, well, what do you do? It looks,
I'll
it,
try to touch it.
yeah, your hand just goes right through it.
Do I think that it could be on the ethereal plane?
Sure, bro, make it an Arcana check or something like that.
I'll get guidance for this, and I would also suggest. I know somebody else might want to check also. I got a 13.
You'll say
Is that
that's
right?
a fair guess. It's a possibility.
Okay, so we could probably flip this lever with the etherealness spell. Before we do though, let's see what else we have here, because if we're going to use etherealness, we should try to get as much bang out of it as we can, since we have a limited number of uses.
Okay.
So let's go to door number 3.
Door number 3.
Has anybody tried wearing the torques, by the way?
A new
Are they
card.
magical?
I'm sorry.
Are the torques magical?
Yeah, they're like a magic charm or whatever. Yes.
Do they count as like magic items that can be identified and attuned?
You don't have to attune them, but they count as a magic item, sure.
Do they do anything?
Oh, wait, what are we referring to?
The torques that we found on the skeletons.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still thinking of the charms. My brain didn't switch
Oh,
over. I apologize.
it's fine.
They're not they are magical, right? You've had them long enough to know, I mean, in your person, right? Some of these you've had
Right,
for days.
right.
They clearly are magical, but they don't possess any magical powers per se,
Okay,
right? Like,
okay.
they keep you from like
So
maybe disintegrating them or something, right? Or what have
sure,
you.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's room number 3.
Okay.
This one is, I'm going to scroll up to the description. Leather-backed tome with some skeletons.
Hmm.
I'm going to look at the tome.
Okay. There's writing.
I do have the compound languages charm.
Aha! Got him.
Is it like so many charges per day or something like that?
I don't think so. That's not what the description just said. Well, it said actually as a helm of compound languages. So
Oh,
presumably,
okay.
yes,
Then
the helm has some charges.
okay. That's fine. I'm just, just trying to remember.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. I just want to read this one part. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter. Um, okay. It is. Uh, the language is infernal,
Oh, well, it's not one I knew.
and it kind of reads like a nursery rhyme.
Maybe this is something the Stone Sisters were using for monster. Uh, I'll try reciting the
It's
nursery
eight.
rhyme.
It's 8 pages.
It,
Each
it,
each one has some writing on it, and this is what it says.
does it look like it could be a spell also, or just a mundane rhyme?
Seems like a Monday rhyme to you.
And the
Is it
skeletons,
a clue to something, perhaps?
what was it?
Is there any clue or anything interesting we can glean from said book?
There are 8 skeletons, right?
Oh, you think each page corresponds to a skeleton?
Could be.
Okay, I'll try reading the first page out loud.
One second. I just lost my spot. Uh,
Oh, Santos, you should search this room, by the way, since we don't see a lever.
gotcha.
Do 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 do. So what do I hold down to do advantage roll?
Shift.
Boom, boom,
Oh,
boom, boom.
sorry. These are like instructions. It's so page 1 is backwards 8 to 1. Really, they had to rhyme spider with cider.
It's not mine. Okay.
So, page 4, see the lever clear as day. So, do I see a lever?
I think you have to recite the rhyme.
He can't recite it because he doesn't have unless he understands Infernal.
Let me double. I don't think so. Let me double check. No, I do not.
Did Xanthos find anything with that with the search?
Sure. Hold on one second.
Woo,
So, yes, find a couple of things. Just give me a second here.
Sure.
I thought I had this room straight in my brain, and now okay. So that's fine. Yes. So you find right. Got it. Um, sure. You find you find what seems to be a compartment um in the leg of the cistern. You can't open it, but you know it's there.
The lectern, you mean?
Lectern, I'm sorry. My bad. And you also notice some thin seams along the floor's perimeter that suggest there's a pit below you.
Oh, neat. Okay. Uh, why don't
So, is this
Xanthos?
like a
Why don't
trap
you?
door? Kind of thing? Sorry, is this like a trap door?
Could be.
That's why I want to make sure we're not standing on said trap door.
Why don't you move out of the room?
Yeah, I want to make sure we don't like go. Woo. Just saying. Okay, I back. My work here is done.
I'm gonna cast Fly, and since I can get other people, I'll put it on Lucanu and Xanthros also.
Okay.
All right, we are now R. Kelly. Great.
And then I'm gonna recite the rhyme. I'm gonna start with page 8.
Okay.
Like this is really weird. So page 1 says backwards 8 to 1, which sounds like I should start on page 8. And then page 8 says forward 1 to 8. But I'm gonna start on page 8 and see what happens. So I'm gonna say forward 1 to 8. Speak the rhyme and meet your fate. Turn their flesh and bones to cider. Spin, iron spider. See the lever clear as day. Keep the spider locked away. Oh, the spider must be below us. Speak the rhyme until it's done. Backward 8 to 1. I'm gonna pause to see if anything happens.
Okay. So ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. The secret compartment opens, revealing a brass lever inside.
That's all that happened.
Uh-huh.
I shall try pulling the lever
Okay. The people outside say, "Hey, you opened up one of the holes."
on the green door.
Yes.
Great. I guess I'll fly out of the room then.
Okay.
I assume it's the hole for the Pentagon.
Uh, th- yes. Somewhere, yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Uh,
That's the wait, what is this? 70s. Oh, they did it out of order. I changed my mind. This is the octagon.
okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna say,
So,
hold on one second, just so
yep.
the
Oh,
numbers are in
yeah.
order. So hold on one second.
Sure.
So let me do this. So let me write something. Give me freehand in this. So this is going to be triangle. This is going to be square. and then they did do it out of order. I just got messed up.
That's fine.
This is going to be, I'll just put a 5 for a pentagon, right? And then this is the hexagon, and then this is the 8-sided.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
DM fail.
something we learned is that there may be a relation between the shape and what's in the room, because this room had 8 skeletons and 8 pages, and it's the octagon room. So maybe for the triangle room, we could do something 3 times instead of 8 times. But let's try another room.
All right.
Yeah, we solved one of them.
So we don't have number 5 though, right?
We don't have the torque. I think it's number 6 actually. We
Right.
don't have.
This one here you do not have.
We are missing a torque. So we may
But
have to
that's
go
in the
back and
beholder
get it.
room, right?
What's that?
That torque is in the beholder room.
Yes.
Good.
Good is not the term I would use to describe that, but you know.
It is a term you can use.
At least we know where it is.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
We don't have to
Start.
search the entire dungeon for it.
All right. Are you going for door number 6?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you haven't done this one. So, a large cracked 6-sided mirror is mounted above a stone shelf protruding from the opposite wall. 5 unlit candles stand on the shelf, each made with yellow wax and covered with tiny black singles. Scrawled scrawled on the wall above the mirror in dried blood are the words "Piggy, Piggy, Piggy."
Like 5 little piggies, like toes. Santhros, why don't you search? Maybe there's a 6th candle somewhere.
Incoming. Oh. Hold.
You find
You've
a
got
6th candle underneath the table.
Aha.
Okay. I was gonna say 21, but there you go. Okay.
Okay. So, do you want to put it back? Put the 6th one on the shelf. I don't know if you have to light them, or I don't know what the significance of piggy, piggy, piggy is. Maybe there's no significance. I can't think of anything that connects pigs to candles. If anybody else wants to play with the room, by the way, speak up, because I'm not trying to like hog these rooms or anything.
Smash.
I don't think Smash is what we want to do here. And the last time we tried it, it didn't work. My suggestion is to light the 6 candles.
I would agree.
Do you want to do it?
Sure, let's light the 6 candles.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
There was no spider in the other room, even though it was room
I
number
think the
8.
spider is under the trapdoor. If you got it wrong,
Oh,
that's my guess.
Okay. Let's see. So you light the 6 candles. Oh, okay. Um, you it's a broken mirror.
Nothing happens.
Nope.
Does anything in the mirror look different from what it's reflecting? Like, do the candles all visible? Maybe there's something that you can see in the mirror, but not if you look on the wall.
Nope. As far as you can tell, it looks correct. You notice that the candles really aren't burning down. They seem to be magical, and they just
Yeah,
they stay the same.
exactly what I would suspect. Otherwise, the candles are gone. Then, if you need them, you no longer have them. Anybody have any idea what the words "piggy, piggy, piggy" refer to? Like, the only connection I can make is like the
Well,
nursery roundabout.
well, it's entirely possible. It'll make sense when we explore more rooms. They could be connected, something else.
I mean, the room that we solved was completely self-contained.
So I'm going to say when you say the words "piggy, piggy, piggy,"
Yep.
um, in the mirror, you see that there is a lever that appears on the north wall.
But if we look at the north wall, it's not visible. If we look
Correct.
directly at the north wall,
You do not see it. You only
So
see
it's
it in the
possible.
mirror.
So we can do one of two things. Either I could dispel magic near the north wall, or just reach over there and see if there's one we just can't see. Like, right?
try reaching over and looking in the mirror to like coordinate how your hand is moving, so that in the mirror it should look like your hand is grabbing the lever.
Oh, clever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do that. I do that.
All right. Well, only Icarus sees it right now.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
Icarus should.
say the words.
Oh, piggy, piggy, piggy. Can't you see? Sometimes your words hypnotize me. There you go. Do I win?
You win. So yes, you see the lever. You can't reach it though from and keep the reflection of it in the mirror.
Okay. Can I direct him? Like, can I say, like, if he goes to fiddle with the north wall, can I say, like, move your arm, move your hand forward, move it down, move it to the right a little bit?
Um, you can tell him that, but you know
But it doesn't feel anything?
he doesn't feel anything because and he can't see it from his vantage point in the mirror.
What if we move the candles around? Like, can we move the candles over to the north wall?
You can. It
Does
doesn't
that
help him. Nope. He tries to go over and get it, and he can't. You see it when it's in the mirror, but you go to reach for it, and it's no good.
can we reach it through the mirror? Like
No.
Alice in
Nope.
Wonderland?
No Alice in Wonderland.
If we snuff the candles, do we still see it?
No.
Okay, so we'll light the candles again,
Okay.
and if necessary, say "piggy, piggy, piggy."
Okay.
So you can only see it if the candles are lit, and
Why don't we just turn around and reach for a switch where it would be in the mirror? Like, we don't have to actually like look at the mirror while we're doing it. Just maybe it's pointing us to something we can't see. Why don't we just try? That seems obvious, but let's try it.
we did try it.
Okay, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, when you
I,
go to
I,
reach it, you see it, but when you go to reach it, you don't feel nothing.
what if
And you can't
Xanthos?
keep it in your like Icarus ass if you could keep the
Right.
reflection in his sight when he does it, and you cannot.
What if we try the south wall?
Um, you don't see a leather there.
Can we feel a lever there?
Nope.
What if we try like joining hands so that I don't know? Would that help?
Doesn't seem to.
Um, um, can the stone shelf be moved, or the
You,
mirror?
you
Can the mirror?
you know what? If you hold hands, yeah, I'll let you do it for holding hands.
Oh, so if we hold hands, can Xanthos then feel the lever?
I'll say yes.
Okay.
Doing it.
Okay, you open up a slot. So another slot in the door opens. Ulfgar's like,
I'm
look, there's
curious.
another slot.
I'm curious when we're all done what the solution was supposed to be, or what, like,
You were just
what the
trying to
author.
supposed to come up with a clever way of being able to do it, and since it's suggested you could use a rope, figured
Ah,
using a person would be just as good.
okay. Rope seems
Look at
tough.
that.
You could like lasso it or something.
Yeah.
Look at that.
This was one
A
where
team
Paul could have
building
used his mage
exercise.
hand and it would have been fine.
Oh,
Huh.
Go figure.
Interesting. This
okay.
is more of an open puzzle. Interesting. There's a few different ways you can solve it. That's cool.
Room,
Okay. I dig it.
room number Pentagon.
Room number Pentagon. Okay.
This is a long hallway.
It's a long hallway. A delicious aroma of spiced meat greets you. At the end of a 20-foot long corridor, a room opens up with red tapestries covering the walls. A
Wait a
feast
minute.
is.
I thought we were missing one of the.
You
So
don't
we don't need
have
the
the thingy dingy, but you can open the door.
we don't need the torques to do anything in the rooms, but we will need the torques to open the green door. So like, there's slots in the green door
Is that what's going on?
right.
All right. So there is someone in this room. So let me just kind of, even though I didn't put a thing of him there.
Okay.
I guess I should. So a delicious aroma of spiced meat greets you. At the end of a 20-foot long corridor, a room opens up with red tapestries covering the walls. A feast is spread out on 3 tables, consisting of roast boar, squash stew, and a tray of iced cakes. Flagons of frothy beer complete the banquet. A gaunt human male in a dusty black suit quietly arranges the items on the cake table, taking notice of your intrusion. Without a word, he gestures for you to come forward and sample the feast.
It does sound really good, but it's a little odd that there are only
We will sell no
four.
wine before it's time.
There are only 4 food items in the 5 themed room.
Perception. Let's see if I find something else. Do. Rolling in. Sorry, I'm just doing it.
Okay, you can roll.
Can't help
Let's
myself.
see.
There, I should do it.
Not bad. So
I just gotta say, this guy's way too skinny with this food all around him.
Well, we haven't
Would-
seen him eat.
I was going to say either he's not what he appears to be, or that food is what it appears to be. It's probably one of the two.
I'm just looking forward to those iced cakes.
there you go.
I do like cake. Good point.
I'm going to say that as you inspect the tapestries, Mr. Xanthros,
Yes, sir.
you notice that on one of the tapestries, very subtle, there is a devil's face that's cleverly hidden in the design, and the devil's mouth forms a pentagon.
Oh.
Feed the monkey.
But it's part of the tapestry. It's like woven into the tapestry.
Yes, it is.
So it's not a hole.
It looks like a tapestry.
Xanthos, can you look behind the tapestry?
I look behind the tapestry. What happens?
Behind the tapestry, you see
Yes,
the
sir.
wall.
Shall I ritual cast? Hold on. Shall I ritual cast detect magic to see what we're dealing with here?
Is my fly gone?
How long is it good for? Like 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
I'll let you keep it for one more shot. What do you want to do with it?
I just want to see if it's still up. That I don't think we should wait for detect magic, just in case we need it.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's up to you. I'll let you keep
I'm
it for
gonna
another like couple rounds. Sure.
sure. Oh, if it's only a couple rounds, it'll wear off because I'm about to start eating food.
Oh, well then, yeah. If you start eating food, then it's going to wear off pretty soon. Yep.
Okay. Does anything happen when I eat the food? Drink the.
What
I
do you
drink
wish to
the.
eat? There's the board, the
I'll
stew, the cakes, or the beer.
have some of each in that order,
Okay. Let's see. Let's see.
unless something happens at some point, and then I might stop.
Fair enough. Okay. Sure, no problem. So you eat the roast boar, and you feel stronger. And I'm gonna say that you have advantage on strength checks.
Interesting. I'll try eating some of this squash stew.
Okay. You feel healthier, and you gain advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Do I still have advantage on strength checks?
As far as you can tell, you feel pretty buff.
Okay. I'll try some of the iced cakes. Those look so delicious.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'll just put this in the burp. The ice cakes. Spin 2d10. You feel energized and you gain 10 temporary hit points.
Exciting. Does anybody else? If anyone else wants to try, by the way, they should. You can feel free to jump in. I don't know if it's going to be available for everyone. If no one else wants to jump in, though, I will have some of the beer.
And there's enough for everybody. It's all good.
Well, sure. I don't know if it's getting used up.
Is Paul in the room too? I just don't know because he hasn't moved this token.
That's not.
No, I'm not in the room. I'm actually out in the hallway.
Okay.
I didn't move my token, but I'm out in the hallway,
All right.
like in here.
Okay, that's all good. Sure.
The Spectre's out in the room, though.
Fair enough.
Spectre's not in the room. Spectre does not eat.
No, the other room.
The big room. Did he disappear?
He's there.
All right. So you drink the beer?
Yep.
Okay. So you gain a D6 that you can add to a D20 roll that you make. You can do that once.
After I see the result or before I see the result?
After.
Neat.
But you
Wow,
don't
that's
hear the
powerful.
spirit inside your head anymore.
Oh no! Did I lose the benefit of the spirit?
Yes.
That's sad. I have to put my constitution back to where it was before. Now where's somebody else that drunk the beer first?
Right. Hold on. I'm gonna drink the beer. Let's do it.
You're gonna drink the beer?
I'm gonna drink the beer.
Okay. Same thing happens. So you don't hear the spirit in your head anymore, and you have a D6 that you could add to any D20 roll.
All right. Is this for the rest of the game, or is there a time limit on this?
You don't know.
Okay. I mean, we're okay.
Until I tell you otherwise or whatever. I mean, as far as you can tell, you don't.
I'm writing it down. How do you explain that in game? Out of curiosity.
You hear your
Man,
spirit go, "Ow."
I lost a lot of hit points there.
All right. Sure.
Oh, you know what?
Um,
I'm gonna take that back because I'm rereading this a little bit. The spirit is still with you, but the power is suppressed.
So maybe when I use the
Gotcha.
D6, the power comes back. Um,
Or we drink more and the power comes back. I don't see a problem with more alcohol.
I didn't think you would. Um,
Just to be different, I'm gonna try to feed the face on the tapestry,
You
even
stick
though
your
there's no hole there.
you stick your hand and it goes into the mouth,
ooh, can you feel
and
a
you
lever?
feel a lever.
Okay, I'm
Boom.
gonna
Got
pull
him.
the lever.
Okay. The spirit says, "I see the hole open." I don't know.
Lucano is also still outside, by the way.
Who was?
Lucano's our NPC is
Oh
still
yeah, I
outside.
forgot about her. Yes,
Yeah.
she says that. Where is she? Oh, she's too see through. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so we're back to the first two.
So
Can
when Ulfgar leaves the room, he
Yep.
is hit by crippling hunger.
Maybe you should go back inside and eat something.
I guess so. I'll go back into the room and eat something.
What do you wish to eat?
I'm gonna eat the roast boar.
Okay. You have advantage on strength checks.
Oh goody! Now I try to leave the room.
You're fine.
Okay.
Serhana?
So Hana is also hungry now.
Yep. Serhana should eat something.
All right, I'll have the roast pork.
Okay. Fair enough.
Have some stew also, it's very tasty.
Very suspicious stew.
It's yellow, it's not suspicious.
uh,
Okay.
so, so because it's yellow, it can't be suspicious. Is that how this
Correct.
works?
Correct.
Ah, a man of logic, I see.
All right, I'll try it. Peer pressure.
Okay. You get con saves advantage as well.
And I'll partake as well while we're at it.
Sure. Well, you already ate all three, didn't you?
No, I'll let all I have had is beer at this point.
Oh, that's right. You just had the beer. Sorry. All right,
So
so
yeah,
you can have the stew.
great con save for Pelly. I'm in.
Okay.
I will tell Lucano what we found in case she wants to go in and eat anything.
She says he's fine.
Okay. Can I try making an athletics check to break or move the glass in this room? I moved on to the next room.
Oh, you're in the triangle room. You could try to
Yeah.
break the glass.
Oh, I'm probably not the best person to be trying this.
Well, Zohana already tried. She didn't do nothing with it.
I thought maybe instead of just hitting it, it could be like, you know, maybe something a little more subtle would work.
Oh, I
Uh,
see.
does somebody else want to try? I did not do a very good job.
I'm going to eat the ice cakes first.
Okay. Spin 2d8. Oh, 2d10. I'm sorry.
Those ice cakes are very tasty. In fact, it's making me hungry. I'll be right back.
About
Sure.
that.
Okay, you get 18 temporary hit points, Zohana. I'm gonna get some water while for 10 seconds. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Seemed like a good time for a water break.
Okay.
All right. So, what are we doing? I'm sorry.
I think Zohana was going to try breaking the glass again,
Okay.
or pushing the glass, or using force on the glass.
Seems pretty tough. Not even making a dent. Not even a Doctor Who size dent when he had to punch that diamond wall for like
Oh
10
yeah.
billion years,
Yep.
whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Which, to be honest, I think is the best episode of the Capaldi era. I love that episode.
It was very good.
Anything else, gentlemen, ladies?
Yes. So, something we could try is use the etherealness charm for someone to become ethereal, pull the lever in the square room, and then walk over to this glass chamber and see if they can get inside being ethereal. Then once they're inside, dismiss their etherealness and pull this lever. The trick is we'd have to figure out a way to get them out. I mean, I could probably dimension door somebody away, since we could touch. We can stick our fingers through the triangle.
Wait, why can't you just dimension door inside the glass?
Then I have to use up my last spell to dimension door out, and it doesn't. That also doesn't solve the issue of the square room.
Well, the square room, we can use the etherealness charm.
Right, but as long as we're using the etherealness anyway, we may as well try to use the etherealness for this one also.
Okay, I'll use etherealness to pull the lever in the square room. Well, I'll use etherealness and go into the square room to see if I can interact with the lever.
All right. So you're going into the room using the etherealness, and then you're going to try and get the lever. Did I hear that right? I was kind of
Yes.
making sure I had that
that's-
order right. I heard all the words, but I didn't register, what you were exactly, the order of which everything that was going on. Sure. So you go into the room, you turn ethereal, and you can feel the lever. Bleh.
All right, so I pull the lever.
Okay, you do so.
All right, and I
So
go
Now
back.
you can stay ethereal for up to 8 hours. So I don't know
Yeah.
if
Okay.
you want to unethereal or what your plans are, but I just so I know.
Our plan was
What you're
Okay.
trying.
So I walk back to the triangle room. Or
Are
actually, I just
you
sort of
still
ooze
ethereal
back
or are
to the.
you not ethereal?
Yes, I'm still ethereal.
Okay. One second. Um. Okay, one second. I got to get back to where I was. Um. Okay, so you walk back into the room. Um, you notice that even though you are ethereal, the walls and ceiling and so forth feel pretty solid. You can't like just pass through the
Interesting.
walls. Um,
Okay.
that being said, as you go into the room, you notice that huddled in the corner of the room in the ethereal plane are three hags.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And let's see here. I guess we should think about rolling for initiative.
Okay.
Doing it.
Everyone?
Well, I mean, I guess it depends what Paul does on his turn. He
I
can fight
guess it
them
does.
all on the ethereal plane for all I care.
It can't hurt for us to roll initiative, right?
Yeah, everyone
What-
can roll initiative. We'll just have to skip you temporarily, but yes. I mean, you don't really know what's going on because Paul's in the other plane, but sure.
True.
Um, oh, well, I have a sea hag that will have to do. So we'll say,
Paul, for reference, you can dismiss the etherealness as an action.
Sure. I wasn't worried about that.
Okay.
so let's do that. So, we'll do that. Thank you. Boop.
Paul, I think your character's actually in the triangle room. That was what I gathered from what the
Oh,
DM said.
I gathered
No,
that
when he
I
came
just
out
went out.
of the square room, he sees that.
Oh, so in the big room.
Yes.
Got it.
You guys spun the same. So, Ulfgar, what's your dex?
What's my
You
dex?
can see the modifier
I
in
don't know.
Roll20.
Oh, I guess I can look on his character sheet.
14.
Well, you can also look at the chat in Roll20. It says after initiative what the bonus is.
Oh, how about that? I'll let you go first. That's fine. Let's go here.
Okay.
Because you're basically tied in everything, and I don't really feel like making a tiebreaker, so it's all good. So, okay, so I'll describe them to you just real quick. I'm gonna say there's the first one, who I guess I'll kind of mark him with some colors here. Just not that it really matters. I'll give this one a yellow color, as a little yellow dot. But she has tarnished gold coins covering her eyes and ants nesting in her skull, and they're kind of like all over her body.
Ants.
Yes. Um, the next one, I don't know what color to give her. Whoops. So we'll give her blue. Why not? Because I like blue. She wears a string of chattering children's teeth, and she thumps about on a heavy peg leg. When she laughs, yellow gas billows out her nose and ears. Um, by the way, the first one also carries a stone, a bag, and a ring with 8 keys. The second one has a pouch made of some sort of skin. The last one has a squirming leather sack sewn over her head. And that's basically all you see.
Could you put the descriptions into Discord?
Sure. So just give me a second here. I'll just do some fancy cut and paste. The first one's called Widow Groat. The second one is called
That's her
Peggy
name.
Dead Bells. That's their name. And the last one is called Baggy Nana. All right. Ulfgar, you're first.
Okay, I will take my action to de-etherealize.
Okay.
And as I become prime again, I will shout out, "The hags are here!"
Okay.
Peggy Dead Bells.
Right. So and those people are yellow, blue, and green in that order with the dots. Do
Okay.
you move anywhere or do anything else? That was your action.
No, I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. There we go.
Now they're ethereal still, right?
Yes.
So it's not like I could do anything to them.
No. I mean, unless you got some other fancy idea, but I can't think of anything.
If you can see them, you might be able to do something, but normally people on the material plane cannot see into the ethereal plane. If you have like see invisible or true sight, you might be able to see them.
True sight is work. I'd have to look up to see whether see invisible would work.
I mean, I don't think anybody in this group has either one, as far as I know.
Okay. All right. So I take it he's done. So let's just see distance. Let's start with where I was. 1 second. I'm going to say 2 of them appear.
Okay.
The other one does not.
Okay.
So
Peggy
Hannah, you're up.
and Baggy.
Which two appear?
The last 2.
Peggy and Baggy. Peggy Dead Bells and Baggy Nana.
And of course, the one that I kept invisible is the one I spun on initiative, but she is after Ulfgar's turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the green one.
Paul, you should put Lucanu in initiative.
Oh, my bad. Thank you for reminding me. I keep forgetting about
I
her.
think somebody else is missing also.
1, 2, no, that's 4.
Oh, there's only okay.
And she's 5. Oh, well, okay. She had nothing to do because they were invisible at that time.
The Spectre also
Ah,
has
the
its own
Spectre.
initiative.
There you go.
Oh, this is a balcony, by the way,
It is.
Johanna.
So you can't just climb up there. You gotta go. You gotta give me a way up there, right?
You could probably jump. How high is it?
I knew that question was coming.
It's 10 feet
Right.
I think it's 10 feet. Yeah.
because it's 2 5-foot stairways.
Yep. So that distance is 30 feet. She can move what? You can move 40, right, Zarhana?
Yeah.
40.
And she also has advantage on strength checks.
Okay. You make an athletics check real quick. Zarhana, if you want to, I'll let you jump on the table and jump up there, but make an athletics check.
Remember, you have advantage.
You have advantage. Don't crit fail. Unlikely. Mashed potatoes? Okay.
1 chance in 400.
There you go. Well, maybe she spun on. Yeah, she has +8. All right. Screw it. I'm wasting time. All right. Great. You want to bounce up there? Bounce up there.
You have advantage, Johanna, so you roll twice and take the better result.
That would be funny. Okay. We all feel better. All right. So, so you're going to attack which one?
The green one.
The one she's next to.
Okay. You attack with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Which advantage?
Disadvantage.
Not that advantage.
Spin again and take the lower one. Oh, okay. Thank you. Dang it, woman. All right, spin your damage.
Does she do full damage?
Sure. She's got a magic weapon.
Spin again.
If you want to attack again with disadvantage. What's the button for disadvantage? Is it the shift or the other one?
It's still shift. You just take the lower one instead of the higher.
Oh, okay. No, you missed that time. Sorry. Oh, I didn't give him the hit points. My bad. All right. Spectre's turn.
I'm going to tell Spectre to hide behind the wall and wait until we're done.
Okay.
Or wait until I call it out.
I'll say he goes into the hallway. I don't know if he can actually pass through the walls.
That's fine.
Okay. Icarus.
I'm going to curse Peggy.
All right, so Peggy's
And
the blue one.
yes.
And there's not any save for that, I don't think. So I'll just give her.
No, correct.
She's just.
You can ignore the roll. I'm just casting shadows more.
That's fine. I will
And then I
flag
can
her.
move.
Okay.
Can I tell whether they're having trouble seeing me?
Can you tell if they're having trouble seeing you?
Right.
Well, I mean, they see you moving around because even though you're obscured, you still have this aura of
Yeah,
darkness
yeah.
around you. So
What
they
I meant
know.
was like, what
Yeah.
is the obscurement having the normal effect that I would expect?
I don't think you can tell that right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it 10 feet for that? 30 feet? What is it?
It is actually the description should be on in the chat, and it's not, because of course not. Why would it be? Okay, so if the within 10 feet of me, if there is normally dim light, it becomes darkness. If
Okay.
there's normally bright light, it becomes dim light.
I just wanted to like put a radius around you so I know where it's at.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure it was 10. Okay. So you're there. Xanthros.
All right. What can I see at this point? Anything?
You can see
You
what
can see
you can
everything
see.
that's
What do
yeah,
you? I don't know. Understand the question.
everything that's on the board. You can see.
There's not much I can do.
Can
So
you not see? Do you have no light source? Is that the problem?
I don't see. I see everybody else except for what we're fighting.
You don't see the green dot and the blue dot?
I see a very faint blue dot in front of me.
well,
No, that's weird.
well,
Can you-
he's only got bright light and low light. He only can see to 40 feet, so he should be able to see. I would think.
Maybe can you post a screenshot in Discord? Because it sounds really strange.
I mean, it's
Sure,
only
hold on.
30 feet. You should be able to see the room.
Yeah.
When I look as your character, I can see the room.
Give me a second.
That's okay.
That is what I see.
Yeah, so you can see them. There's one
Yep.
just south of Serhana, and there's another one 10 feet below that.
Oh, those things. Okay, got it. I'm an idiot. Okay, great. I'm gonna take a couple. There. Okay, I'm gonna take a couple steps forward, cast spiritual weapon, and attack the one not attacking Zerhana.
Okay,
It's
so
Peggy.
you need a hammer.
That I do.
You know what happens when you have a hammer, right?
What?
You hammer in the morning.
Well, that it was one possibility, Paul. No, what I was going for was everything looks like a nail.
Spin with disadvantage.
What?
Wait, let me take that back. 1 second. 1 second. I'm not sure if you do. Give me 1 second. If I can check something really quick.
Sure.
Yeah, disadvantage.
All right, so 17 is my worst.
Okay, you hit. So you do 12?
Yep.
Impressive. No, I think it's your action to cast it and your bonus action to swing with it, right? Or something like that.
That is correct. 100% correct.
And then later you just keep hitting with your bonus action.
Yep.
Yeah, that is right.
All right. So let's see. Nope. So if I say 10, 15. Well, I'm going to say Lucanu, whatever her name is, I can never remember. She will jump off the balcony onto this wooden box and then kind of go over to the night hag and start rolling. Just a real check. She spun a 20 on her dex, so she had no problem jumping off the thing. And
Time for La Machine.
yeah. And she hit 3 times. This, by the way, this one is injured. This one is also injured. And I'm going to say I got to do adding. Okay. She did some good damage. Ulfgar, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to cast Banish.
Don't
Ooh.
cast it on the blue
On-
one because my curse is on that
Sorry,
one.
what?
Don't cast it on the blue one because my curse is on it.
Oh, well, I was going to cast it on the green one.
That's fine.
So I'm going to cast Banish.
Okie dokie. That's always a fun spell. It's a charisma save, right?
Charisma save, yeah.
It's one of my favorites. Sorry, she spun a 20. So she saved.
That figures.
At least you don't have to concentrate on it anymore.
Did I bump?
Oh boy.
They go before Sahana.
They do. I am going to make the other hag appear behind you. And yeah, that's not a good one. Right. Let's see what fun stuff we can do. So we got all kinds of people going on here. So oh, 1 second. Okay. Sure. Sounds like fun. Let's do this. I'm just double checking to make sure it's within. I believe it's not a problem, but I'm just going to double check something real quick. Sure. Yeah, exactly what I remembered. All right, cool. Let's have some fun. So I'm going to say that
Define fun.
define fun. Sure.
Polymorph other. I mean, that's fun.
Fun for who?
Sure. I swear to God, everything they've made in this is like worthless unless you pay them money. I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that.
What are you looking in D&D Beyond or Roll20?
Roll 20.
Who's the one getting rolled? Sounds like you are.
Well, I'm going to say that, yeah, well, I can just They don't even have an image in the thing, so I have to upload one. I'm gonna say that the 2 hags that are in combat, they transform into giant apes.
Giant what?
Apes.
Apes, gorillas.
Monkeys.
I guess they could be chimpanzees.
Primates. Pick one.
And they are quite big.
Oh, that is quite big. They're huge.
They're just large.
They're this large.
Huge.
Okay.
Do they also attack?
Let's see. I'm gonna say that's their turn.
And what about Widow Groat?
She just materialized.
No, she materialized before. I thought. Oh, did she just materialize
She
now?
did just materialize. I'm gonna say that she's also an ape.
Okay.
Because she had an extra turn in the ethereal we're playing. She could have done that while she was there.
She sure could.
All right, Zohana. By the way, are you raging?
I am raging.
Assuming you can, right? I don't remember you telling me that the first time.
I didn't, but I am raging now,
Okay.
and this is my last rage.
Okay.
Remember, as long as you're raging, you can prevent damage on somebody else every turn.
So noted. I'm going to attack the green gorilla.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Yes, please.
Can we tell what's causing disadvantage?
That's a miss. Not that you can tell. No.
Okay.
Maybe your stomach feels a little extra full.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Well, Zohana spun a 1 on each of her disadvantage rolls, so she missed twice.
That was very unlucky.
Is this the price of greed? I see.
Spirit's
Oh,
still
that's
going to skip.
brutal.
Correct. It's like a
Icarus.
CR1 creature. It's like it's not going to do anything great to these night hags. I'm going to cast a mass suggestion on all 3 of them.
Okay.
Do I get to know how many, like which ones made their save before I say what the suggestion is?
Probably not. You got to make the suggestion and they'll see if they
Okay.
follow
The
it.
suggestion is go to the room where the door is has 10 crystal eyeballs on it. Go into that room, retrieve the torque on the skeleton inside it, and bring it back here.
All right. Here, understand you. Blah, blah, blah. Suggestion must be worded in a manner to make the course of action sound reasonable. Asking a creature to stab itself, throw itself on a spear, or immolate itself, or do some other obviously harmful act negates the effect of the spell. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So let's see here. They don't listen to you.
Because they didn't understand it? Do I know why they didn't listen to me?
No, you don't know.
I was so proud of that suggestion too.
It seemed so clever, didn't it?
Yeah, totally reasonable too. I didn't ask them to do anything harmful.
And then you got screwed over in the end. Just, every time. What can I say?
I'm gonna come down here. Here.
That's right. You got your spell up. I got to. Oops, sorry. That was me. I'll fix you.
That's fine.
I just want to put your concentration thing up so I remember that you're concentrating.
The Shadows of Moil, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Xanthros?
All right, let's see what our little spiritual friend does. Am I still rolling for disadvantage?
Which one are you hitting?
I'm hitting the same one I was hitting before. The one right below Zerhana.
You can designate them by color.
You actually
Oh.
went after the blue one before.
Oh, I'll attack the. We'll stay on the blue one.
Okay.
Disadvantage or no?
Disadvantage, please.
In general, it's going to be better for us to pile damage on one of them rather than spreading damage out.
That's a miss.
Okay. I'm going to move so I'm not standing in the middle of the damn room.
You might want to be careful about moving because if you move out of their threat range, you'll incur opportunity attacks.
He's
All right,
5
then-
feet away. He's good.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they had longer range.
Okay.
I'm gonna move someplace safe here. I'm gonna Sacred Flame the green one.
Okay. Put the spell up so I know what I'm saving against.
There you go. Done.
All right. So I got to use an ape spin because they're physically an 8 for the deck save. Made it exactly.
Bummer.
Boo.
And that's the cantrip, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So no damage. All right. Your warrior will go after the blue one. Because why not? She hit twice. And did some damage.
And what?
She did damage.
Okay.
Ulfgar. Oh dear. Okay. So which one did you target?
It's chain lightning. I targeted all of them.
I believe you're within. I think it's with a certain radius, like 30 feet or something.
30
Yeah, you're
feet.
no problem.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So deck saving. So we'll just start with the green one and work clockwise. So
A lot of damage.
the green fails. The blue fails. The yellow fails. So 51 to each of them.
Oh my God.
55 because I have lightning affinity.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Sure. Whoops. Okay. I'll say the blue one is sorry, misclick. The blue one is the blue ape is bloodied. And 55 for this one. Okay.
Well, that should get their attention.
That should. Pissed him off. The first ape will go after Zorhana.
Which is the first date?
The green ape will go after Zorhana. I'm sorry, I shouldn't go by numbers. Because she's attacking him, so why not? So Zorhana's R class is 18. So the ape punches Zorhana once. And you take 10 points of damage. That's including your rage. So you would have taken 20. But you take 10.
Wow.
I can take that off my temporary.
Yes, take it off your temporary, absolutely. And you should do that before you do the other ones. The other ape will attack the royal girl who begins with a
Lieutenant.
L. I'm never gonna
Names are
remember
not
it.
your thing, are they, Paul?
So they only get one attack?
They get 2. They're punching with 2 fists.
Oh, did the other one miss Zorhana?
Yes.
Nice.
And the other one also only made 1 attack. So, and whoa. Okay. She took 27. That hurt.
Oh. Can we tell whether they have advantage?
They don't seem to be attacking with any extra whatever.
Okay.
This one's going to climb up on the balcony and go after the spellcaster that just kind of nuked her. And hits Ulfgar twice. And you take 37 points of damage.
Okay.
So Hana, you're up.
Zorhana can prevent some of that damage.
I'll prevent some of the damage. Let me see here.
Looks like you get back 14, Ulfgar.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
You're still at disadvantage there, Vic. You did hit with the first one? 12 it is. And you can hold down shift and then you can, pick disadvantage so you spin it both at the same time if you want. So that's 12. And you 24 and 22, that's also hit. So additional 13 it looks like. This one is a bloody monkey. All right.
Spectre's still hiding.
Okay.
So if my obscurement is working normally, then the advantage would cancel out the disadvantage I would have on them.
What's this? Oh, if you have advantage? Right, if
Normally,
you have advantage, it would cancel out the disadvantage, correct.
Right. So I attack normally?
I'm going to double check. So I'm pretty sure that dark vision doesn't matter for that.
Correct. Dark vision doesn't matter.
Then you can attack normally. Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I will attack the blue one 3 times.
Okay. That's a hit.
Let me make sure the damage was correct. It should. Oh yeah, so it's adding the hexblade curse damage. Good. Okay, second attack. It's a miss.
Yep.
And third attack.
It's a hit. So 30 total.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to I'm going to come down here. Actually,
Okay.
well, no, never mind. I'll come down. I'll stay where I am. So if I'm using Eldritch Blast, I don't want to be next to them.
Okay. Xanthos, you're up.
All right. Spiritual weapon's going to move to the. I'll move to the green one. Am I still at disadvantage if I'm on the green one now?
Nope.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, that's a good one.
He only ate the stew.
Oh,
Weird. Oh, dude. Okay, cool. There's 8 damage. Uh,
actually, Xanthos also had the cakes
I had stew and
or the
beer only.
beer. The beer, right?
I had stew and beer only. Yes.
Right. The cakes were me and Zohana.
Right. I did not have any cake. All right. So 8 from that one, then Sacred Flaming the one next to me. Boom.
All right. So 8 on the green one. And which one you sacred flaming? The green one or which one?
Yellow one on me.
The one above you? Yeah, he's kind of hanging on from the side there. Dex, he missed. So he'll take 7.
Yep. And my turn.
Shield
Okay.
takes 7.
Thank you. All right. The warrior who ate no food and stayed out of the room.
Oh, so she's attacking normally.
Yep. She hit twice, once for a crit.
Oh dear.
All right, give me a second to add. I gotta add extra dice. You know what? I'm just gonna spin a third attack and make it. No, I can't because I get the subtract. No, just subtract 5. That's easier. Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna say the blue monkey is critical.
Poor Peggy Deadbell is going to die being known as a blue monkey.
Ulfgar.
All right. On the yellow one. I don't have elemental fire affinity. I don't know why it says +4 there. I have elemental electrical affinity.
I don't know either. So what'd you do? I'm sorry. Oh, it's
Cast
okay.
Immolation.
Ouch on the one right next to you, right?
Yep, on the yellow one.
On the yellow one. All right, so Dex. No, it failed.
All right. It takes 34 and it keeps burning.
Yep.
So it takes 19 more at the beginning of its turn. Is that how that works?
Oh, yeah.
Theoretically, yes. I mean, I'll just take the damage from that. It makes it easier than making him respin. I need something that's fire. We'll give him a rage token. That looks like he's on fire. Hey, it's his turn. He takes 19. And he gets
Her
another
turn.
save. I keep doing that. Okay, she saved this time. So she takes I don't know if she takes half. She takes the 19, right?
No, no,
And then she goes out,
they,
puts it out.
I think they take the extra damage at the beginning of their turn and they save at the end of the turn.
Right. I think she takes the damage, but then
Yeah.
she's she
She's
saved,
no
right?
longer
She's no longer on
burning.
fire after that. I don't have to keep track of it anymore, in other words.
Right.
Right.
You can remove the rage token.
Correct. Ouch. Let's see. Okay, actually, does it matter? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'll read that later. We'll say no. All right, cool. So I'm gonna say that she is bloodied.
So they're all blooded.
Yes. Well, the one by you is critical.
Oh, right. Good
All
point.
right, she is gonna hit the spellcaster again because he is pissing her off. Boink. That's 2 hits probably. Yes, you got a 15 AC. Oof. 53.
Hold on a
Wow.
second.
Johanna can prevent some of that.
Working on it.
Yeah, you might as well, considering. Well, I didn't roll the other ones yet, but Paul's the most critical, obviously.
Yeah.
And I got to roll against other people.
She can't prevent it on herself anymore.
True. And Zorhana, you have to lose 10 hit points if you haven't already from before. I don't see it marked off.
It's on my temporary.
Oh, it's temporary. That's why I don't see it. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, so while you're rolling that, I will attack Zorhana. And I hit Zorhana once. And Zorhana, you lose an additional 11, and that's including cutting it in half. Paul, you get 6 back, or I should say Ulfgar gets 6 back. Lusana, whatever her name is, she got hit once. And yes, I am horrible at names. That's why I married Vicky. She tells me everybody's name.
He never knows anybody's name.
If I know your name, I must like you because it's like the only way it sticks in my head. All right, Zarhana, did you lose an additional 11 points? Yes, you did. I see it now. Got it. Zarhana, you are up to bat.
Okay.
It's a miss. That's a hit. Okie dokie. Spectre still hanging out?
Yep.
You're up, Icarus.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast again, starting on the blue one.
Okay,
I believe that hits.
that's a hit. Okay, so she turns back into a night hag.
Oh, they're wild shaping. That's horrible. Okay. Does she look injured?
She looks as injured as she did pretty much before she polymorphed.
Right. Okay, well, here's the next one. Also a hit.
Yep.
And the third one, also a hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's 27 real damage. And I am going to move down next to her.
Okay. Xanthos?
Okay. I'm just gonna repeat the same thing I did last turn. So here we go. Boom. 22, I assume, is a hit for a spiritual weapon.
It is.
What?
No, nothing.
9.
He's still in his bonus. Yep, that's fine.
Okay, Sacred Flame, the other one, same as before.
Up. That's the wrong save. Doesn't matter. Didn't spin. She failed.
12.
Yeah, she failed.
Okay. But she takes 12, I mean.
She does.
Okay.
So Lucana, whatever. I gotta
Hey,
see.
you're very
Remember
close.
what is it?
Lucanu or
Lucanu.
Lucanu.
We'll go
Yeah,
Lucanu. I like that better. Lucanu.
Lucanu.
All right.
Call
Misses on the
her,
first.
call her Lucario. It's a Pokemon.
Don't mix me up. Misses on the second. She hits on the third. And the blue one we'll say is adding in my brain. Critical.
Already?
Well, you did some damage to her before she turned into a giant ape. Ulfgar.
Oh boy. Something's going on with D&D Beyond. My character keeps crashing and I have to reload him.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I do think
And
that
I have
Beyond 20, I mean Roll 20 is wonky, and someday if being D and Beyond ever program something fully, then we'll be in great shape. But that's probably at least a year away.
Yeah.
all right, let's see here.
Because it's really amazing to me that we've been playing this scenario for almost a year, and maybe 3 years ago, Paul, you and I and a few people were using Roll 20 to play a series for a bit, and like it pretty much looks identical. Like, I
Yeah,
honestly can't tell anything they've made better on it in about 4 years' time.
I believe it.
All right, at the yellow one.
What do you got?
That's what I got.
Magic
Magic
missiles.
missile.
So that would be 5 of them, right?
Yep.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, but wait, what's first is 3,
3,
second is 4, third is 5, fourth would be 6, right?
6. Yeah, 6 of them.
So that would be 30 damage.
Yep.
I'll say she's critical. Or the monkey is critical.
I've only done 140 points of damage to her. 134.
There's a reason why druids love to polymorph into great giant apes.
Yeah.
They get a shit ton of hit points.
I was going to say, if Seth were still here, he probably would have partaken in some, or Cedar, he would have partaken in some form or another.
Yep. All right. Let's see if I can knock out Ulfgar. A hit.
Please
It's
don't.
2 hits.
Please don't.
Ooh. The first hit does 31.
Vicky can prevent some of that. Or Zohana can prevent some of that.
You want to prevent some of that there? I don't know if it's going to be enough because he only had 20.
Start preventing.
Okay.
She's going next, so she might as well.
All right. Ah, 21. So he is down.
Okay.
The second one hits, which counts as a failed death save.
Oh.
So you're down 1 death save.
Yep.
The one that's still an ape will try and smack on Zarhana again. He had hit once. Zarhana takes 11. That's already cut in half. And then the last one. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on 1 second. Um, oh. Got it. All right. Icarus, the hag, casts oh, let's see. Let me double check that spell. Cause you're obscured, correct?
Right, so if it's a spell that requires that she see me, she can't use it on me.
That's exactly what I'm reading. So double check. Nope. She has to spin to make a melee spell attack against it, melee spell against it.
Okay.
So let me do that.
Choose disadvantage.
She does. We're gonna go. Will it work? Not on that one. I gotta spin twice. One. Ah, you're lucky it's disadvantage. Okay, she missed.
Oh, I had another trick up my sleeve in case she hit me.
Okay. Zarhana, you're up. Can't hear you, dear. Maybe she went to get some of the kids. Vic? Up, there she is. I can't hear her, but she spun. That's a miss because
rolling
she
a lot
spun
of
a 10.
ones.
Spin again. 1, and that's a hit. Okay, the ape takes 12. Icarus.
Okay, so since she can't see me, I don't. I will. The fact that I'm next to her is not causing me any further disadvantage. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast again.
Correct.
That is a crit because she's my cursed target.
She's dead.
I'll regain 1 hit point, and the next 2 beams are. So the next beam is on yellow. Widow Groat.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in the back of my mind for later. So you're going to attack the yellow one, you said?
Yep. She does not get curse damage, so it's just 9.
Okay. And you ate all 3, so you are at disadvantage on. Oh, straight.
Oh, yes, you're
You're
right.
screwed. Never mind. Never mind.
No, the shot is up still. Yeah.
Yeah, your shadow's up.
Yeah.
Okay. She is unaped.
Okay, and the last beam is on green, who is Nanny Baggins or something. It's also a hit. Let me turn off my curse damage.
Okay. So you hit the green one you're saying, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I'll say that is a critical monkey.
Okay, that's all I got.
Xanthros. Ah.
Let's try to finish the job. Keep repeating what I'm doing. Hope it works.
Xanthos, do you have any healing at range?
All my healing is touch based, and I've already presented my
I'm
holy
sorry.
symbol. So I've already presented my holy symbol, so I don't think that's gonna do it either. I don't think I have anything.
Didn't we take a short rest? We did take a short rest.
Yeah, isn't
Doesn't
it once
your
per day?
I thought your channel divinity recharged when you short rested. No.
It's once per
I think
day,
it's a
isn't it?
long rest. I can double check.
Yeah, I don't think I
Divine
have another one here.
intervention is a long rest.
I think isn't it a form of divine intervention? A form of channel divinity?
No, I don't know actually. It's not on the character sheet. It doesn't mention channel
So
divinity.
channel divinity you get on a short rest. So he is doing preserve life. Blah blah blah. Preserve life is a form of channel divinity which you get back on a short rest.
Oh, hey. All right.
No one
Holy
else.
symbol.
Yeah, no one else is bloodied. So just put all 55 on Ulfgar. He can take whatever
He
his
can
maximum.
take 50, it looks like.
Well, remember, they're limited to half their health.
Right.
Yes,
That's why
so
he can go to 50.
Okay, so 50 it is then, doing that.
Ulfgar, you have 50 hit points.
Okay.
I think Lucano is next.
She is. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, wait. I get spiritual weapon attack. Hold.
I
Didn't
thought
you
you did
already
that
do
already.
it?
What? No, he didn't.
Oh, no, we
didn't.
didn't. I'm sorry.
That's right. That's a free action, I believe.
I thought that
So,
11 damage was the hammer. The 11 damage was
Oh,
the
no.
Eldritch Blast. My bad.
right. Okay, off we go. Boom, boom, boom. That's a fat miss. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. Lucanu will go up the steps. And she will hit the monkey. And she did. And she will try to hit it again.
At some point, it
And
stopped being an 8.
oh, actually, it's a low armor class. My bad. So she hit it again. And she is unmonkeyed.
Unmonkeyed. No, you're unmonkeyed.
That was very witty repartee.
I'm sorry. I just found the term unmonkeyed kind of funny.
And okay, and I will say that she is I would say she's hurt now that she's unmonkeyed. She's not quite bloodied. Okay. Ulfgar.
I stand up.
Yep.
And I hit the yellow one with everything I've got.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a sorcery point and re-roll that.
Okay. So that would be 5 missiles.
There we go.
25 damage. Yeah, this one is relatively unhurt. So, no problem. Okay. Their turn. The one tries to do a spell on Lucanu
Which
and
one?
the green one.
Is she actually casting a spell? Or
She's
is it?
doing the same spell attack that the blue one tried on you, and she
I mean,
failed
is
to
it?
hit.
I'm just wondering if it's something that I could counterspell.
You can. She missed, so we'll say that you get a good shot on that. The other one is going to try and cast it on Ulfgar. Do you want to try and counterspell it if you're in range?
Uh, mm,
30.
I'm gonna
By
say
weird D&D rules, it's 30.
30 what?
30 feet. Well, it's 30 feet away. I think counterspell 60, so you're within
Oh,
range.
yeah. I'm gonna save it though, in
Okay.
case we need it for something more important.
Okay. She did hit Ulfgar with the spell. Ulfgar, you need to make a. I'm gonna double check. Charisma saving throw. Very good.
Can you tell what he's saving against? Or what type of effect he's saving against?
If you make an Arcana check, I'll give it a shot. I'll let Ulfgard make a Arcana check.
Oh, goody.
You can always roll a 20.
He has no clue. So Hana, you're up. Well, that's a miss because of disadvantage, so you can spin again.
Actually, I think Zerhana has to move 5 feet.
She does. Because the hag shrunk down to normal size. You hit. Okay. And move yourself 5. There you go. Never mind. I still can't hear you, Vic, so if you're talking, no one's hearing you.
Okay. I don't push the button all the time.
Okay. You don't have to worry about that if you don't want to, because you're not in the same room as me. Icarus?
Eldritch Blast on starting on the green. Is the green one bloody now?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm starting on that one on the green.
And the
That
yellow
is
one, is she bloodied yet? No, she's not.
Nanny Baggins. Miss. Miss. Finally, I hit.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Xanthros.
All right, let's kill these idiots. Here we go again. That's definitely a hit. Oh, sorry, attacking the same one I've been attacking, the green one.
I figured.
And that's a big fat 7.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do the Sacred Flame Dance again, the one near me. Boop. That's a good one. It's not too bad. Hope it fails. I meant good luck, Chud.
Oh, I get rid of the unapified. 1 second. Regular dex.
17.
She missed.
13.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Whap.
Come on, La Machine.
Whap?
She
Whap up
whaps
in here?
him, and
Her.
God dang it, I'm horrible. She is dead. You're really good at correcting me, though. I got to tell you.
And I'm really good at messing you up. But we love you. You know how it is.
10, 20, 10, 20. Technically, has 10. So 5, 15, 20. Sure. She moves half speed through Vicky. She says, "Excuse me."
Oh, she's polite.
I'm going to ask her if she has enough movement to pull back 5 feet when she's done.
No,
Okay,
I took what you need to get there.
sure.
We'll do that.
Yes.
Ulfgar.
Okay. See what I've got left. Not much. All right. Why not? That was at first level, so that's 15.
Okay. 15 it is. Good spin at least.
Yep. Actually, I'm going to shout surrender.
She says, okay, I had enough.
I think letting someone who can turn ethereal is letting them live is very risky for us.
Because they could summon help and we'd be in a world of pain.
She can run away, heal up, and come back with reinforcements, or
Yeah, exactly.
She says, I'll leave if you swear on your mortal soul not to harm me afterwards. I'll give you information about
Can I
what's beyond.
make an insight check to see if we believe her?
Sure.
And actually, I'm going to say, no, you give the information, we decide if you live afterwards.
If she is giving us information, if she's sincerely about giving us information and not coming back, then it's a good deal for us.
It is, but
because the information is more important than killing her. As long as she doesn't come back.
Well, no, it depends on the information. It fully depends on the information we're getting, right?
Well,
versus how much threat she has by living. It's a cost benefit analysis.
I mean, you can make an insight check to see how sincere you think she is.
And I will.
Okay. Oh, I did it this time.
I'm making an insight check. 28.
Ulfgar's like, I didn't expect you to take me up on that agreement.
I'm feeling insightful today. What can I say about that?
She seems
you actually
honest.
have an advantage. Unless you don't. Yeah, yours is suppressed right now, so you don't have advantage.
She seems honest.
But 28 should be fine.
All right. So you said she seems honest. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I think we should let her surrender, or we should let her live and take the information.
I look at her. I look at her quizzically for a moment, and then nod and say, "All right, let's make with the information, and you can live."
Okay. She gives you 3 bits of information. She says hidden on this level of the dungeon is a library of lost lore guarded by an Arcanoloth whose true name is Yaga Raxgig? We'll go with Raxgig. Sure. 1. And she says...
There's more to this level of the dungeon, but sure, go on.
She says, there's only...
An anagram of Gary Gygax.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
There's only one way to leave the dungeon. The Ebon Pool. Charred bones point the way.
I mean, to be fair, leaving the dungeon only matters if we were continuing playing these characters. But But I take your point.
And the red trail leads to death.
Do you know?
The Ebon pool leads to a marketplace where you can spend all the money you want.
But
Do you know
that's the running joke
what?
of this campaign, isn't it?
Do you know of a way to get past the creature in the room with the door that has the 10 crystal eyeballs?
She says, I'll say no more.
Bummer. What red trail is she talking about?
Okay.
I mean, if that's like we're done, right?
Yep,
Just
she poofs.
yeah. Is there anything on the bodies of the other two hags?
Sure, let me
Anything
see
useful?
here. Um the one is has a pouch made of gnome skin, and inside is
It's a
stone and 5 black marbles. And the other one also has a stone and 3 goblin fingers.
You.
You didn't say
Each
ew
of
at
them
gnome
as
skin?
well has another bag on it as well, which uh yeah, it's a bag. It's another bag. It
Is
looks
there anything
magical in
in?
some way, but it's a bag.
Is there anything in the bag?
It's a black sack made with stitched flesh, and I'll say that you just know from lore, whatever, that um, hags usually have a soul bag, which they store the souls of the creatures that they get souls from.
I know in previous editions there was something special about night hag stones. Maybe we can identify these when we rest. Could you post the list of stuff we got also?
Oh, sure.
Thanks.
Let's see. The stone itself is I'll just cut down your stuff. The stone itself is what they need to turn ethereal. It won't help you at all.
Okay.
And the other stuff really ain't gonna do anything. The only thing what you really got that's worth anything that you can
Bag of
tell
souls.
is these black marbles. They're the
Oh, the
only
black
thing
marble.
that's yep, there's 5 of them.
Okay. Are they magical? We can
1 second.
we can
Um
temper detect magic.
yeah, I'll say they're magical.
Okay. So do we want to rest again? Do we want to short rest again because people are injured? Ulfgar is injured primarily.
Yeah.
I need a long rest.
I need a long rest.
I am depleted as hell too.
Okay, before we do any rest, mostly gaze. Hang on a sec.
So could we rest in one of
First-
the rooms and just use it and just have someone watching the door? Like, would that not be the safest thing to do?
Well, I think this, aside from the green door, I think we've explored everything we found on this level, which kind of makes me wonder where this library is.
Well, that's maybe some perception checks can help us with that. Wink, wink.
Oh, we should certainly search. Yes, searching is a good. We should search this entire area for sure.
Yeah, but that's after we rested.
I think we should search first, in case we find anything dangerous, we know to. It could affect our plans on where to rest.
Okay.
Like, normally, searching itself shouldn't incur any danger.
All right, are you
Paul,
going to roll for searching, or I'm sorry? What are you searching for? Just in general, like lots of searching everywhere.
yeah, like secret doors or traps or anything else that's hidden.
I'll make it simple. You don't find anything else that you haven't already found.
Okay, and the stairs that go up, they go up to the hallway of destruction, right?
That's one way to put it. Yes.
Would an adventurer normally interpret the current room we're in and that hallway as being on the quote unquote same level? Or is this it depends on the height of the stairway, maybe? I don't know.
I would say you came down a distant amount on the stairway, so you would say you were on a different level than where you were before.
Okay. And up the stairway is like the area of the hallway immediately at the top of the stairway is destructive,
Yes.
right? Is this? I mean, we can also test out the stairway itself to see if it's destructive. Because we haven't actually.
You're okay in the stairway itself.
Okay. So the room that had those celestials or whatever it was, that we can't get there without some kind of teleportation or something, because we'd be walking through the hallway of destruction.
Yeah, that sounds right based on what information you know. Yep.
Right. Okay, so I think I'm going to turn on my ghostly gaze. I'm going to look through the south wall, including the door.
It won't let you see through it.
Is it being blocked like the anti-magic room was, or does it look like solid stone?
Looks like it's being blocked.
Okay, is that the entire south wall?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to move on to the various rooms as much as I can. I'll start on the left side, the west side, to see if there's anything I see through the stone walls. And the floor also.
Sure. I will say that the only thing of interest is the room with the book. Okay.
Yep.
So with the room with the book, when you look down, there is
Oh yeah.
no trap in the floor.
Oh.
However, the ceiling is a false ceiling, and you see a giant, we'll say almost like a giant fan that kind
Uh-huh.
of looks like a spider and
Uh-huh.
has like really sharp blades.
Interesting. Yeah.
Um, you also see about, we'll say, 10, 15 feet from the east wall, you see another room that looks like a library.
Oh dear.
Okay, but no apparent way to get in there.
Correct.
I mean, I could dimension door some people there. One person there. But I think it's the only teleportation we have in this group.
I was good. So there's a couple of things like, and even then, if it's guarded by an Arcana loth, how much do you like one or two people's chances of fighting that thing, right?
Well, what do we know about Arcana loths?
I don't know what Arcana loth is. It just sounds like a
Oh, that was a
spider,
question for the
a
DM.
magic spider of some sort.
That's a question for the DM.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's the question with the DM?
What do we know about Arcana Loths?
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna guess you might not know that much about Arcana Lots, but 1 second.
I'm happy to roll a skill check,
Knowledge check of some sort, yes?
and I'll take guidance on it.
Yes,
1
yes, you
second.
will.
Oh, here we go. Um, I'm just gonna say that as in general, um, they are considered a fiend. Kind of look like a jackal that
Hmm.
um walks upright, and they have spell casting abilities. Generally about it.
Um, I'm checking something.
So this might sound stupid, but is there a secret passage somewhere we're just missing? Maybe on the other side or on a wall or something? I don't know. I mean, I
I don't
know we
know.
searched and didn't find anything, but ethereal can't be the only way to get in there, right? There's got to be some other way.
Um, Paul, is there any significance to knowing the true name of the Arcana Loth? Like, I'm reading the text of the banishment spell, and it doesn't say anything like if you know the name, you get you get a penalty on the saving throw.
Um, yeah, not that you know of offhand. Mm.
It's like Rumpelstiltskin. If you know its name, then it's got to give up its secret.
I hope so.
That sounds accurate to me.
Um, okay, so we're going to try to long rest. Is that the plan?
I think so. I think we need to.
Yes.
Especially with yeah, I think it's the right move.
Um,
Where are you long resting?
I want to double check. I don't have any. My spells are going to be set, so I want to see if there's anything else I want to
Yeah, like
do.
I want a long rest at least someplace like in a room where we only have one spot to defend and can clearly see what comes in. Like it seems to be the safest place because like if we just rest in the main room, they can come at us from like three different places.
Well, there are only two entrances to the main room. There's the stairs, and there's the green door.
Okay.
I mean, if something's like teleporting in, they can teleport in anywhere, regardless.
Right. That's right. That's not going to matter. You know, you're right. You're right. But I mean, like, it just feels like it's more strategic to be in a room where we can easily. There's only one way they're going to get in, and we can easily alert and defend it. That's
Well,
all I'm
I
saying.
mean, on the other hand, if we're in a big room, if anything does come, we'll have more opportunity to either flee or maneuver.
On the other hand, I suppose if we're all in one room and we all get fireballed, we're kind of in trouble. So I guess that's a thing too. All right.
Um, do we want? So I have, but because my spells will reset. Do we want to try the etherealness trick on that glass cylinder again? Because if I etherealness in, I could dimension door out. I don't really want to rest in there. Like I could dimension door in now, then I'm out of spells. If it's bad, then I can't get out. Any thoughts about that? Oh, I should use my specter also before we long rest because specter's going to go away. So Paul,
Yes.
I'm gonna tell the specter the location of the library, and I'm going to ask it to sort of like not go into the library, but sort of do a circuit around the walls of the library to try to figure out where the entrance, like how we could get to the entrance.
Okay.
Because I don't want it to like show up with the Arcanoloth and just get blasted, because that would be a waste of a Spectre. But if it's just like staying on the very edge, like just outside the library itself, maybe you can get us some information.
Sure. Um. Yeah, the Spectre can't go through the walls.
Oh, interesting. That's unusual, right? Like normally, with a normal wall, it could go through.
Yep.
Okay, is that true for all the walls here? Or like all the walls?
That he can try, absolutely. And
Yeah,
Ulfgar could not ethereal through the walls either when he was ethereal.
interesting. Can the Spectre get into the glass chamber?
Sure, he can get into the glass chamber. He
Okay.
can't pull the lever, but he can get into the
Right,
glass
right.
chamber.
So presumably we could use the etherealness to get in or out if necessary. Um, what did we conclude about the destruction effect? It didn't. I'm gonna try sending it up like to the top of the stairs to see if it gets destroyed.
Nope,
Okay, then it can. Because I'll have it scout around up there and see if it has the same issue with the walls.
it does.
Um. Okay. Are there? Oh, it can also check the room with the layout of the room with the holes in the floor.
Oh, okay, all the way up there. Okay. Yep. What's he checking out?
I just want to basically map what's beyond that room.
It
Or
can't get
sorry,
it can't get beyond the room.
oh, it can't get out of that room.
Well, the passageway was open, but how to get to anywhere else, it can't figure out.
Sorry, I'm not. So it can get into the room with the holes in the floor.
The holes in the floor and the ceiling?
Yeah,
Yes, because the door's open,
right.
but it can't. But there's
Oh,
no
because
exit to that room that you can see, and it can't pass through any walls, so it can't get anywhere
right,
else.
right. What about the room? Oh, it can't pass the walls in general. It can.
Hmm.
It can pass the doors.
No.
Interesting. Um, it can only. Okay, is there any place in this dungeon we have? Um, we have seen but not been able to enter. It can't get into the beholder room because we closed the door behind us, right?
I
Correct.
don't. Did you?
I don't
Oh
know.
no,
I
no,
don't
We
think
we
you
just
fled.
did. I don't remember that.
Okay.
we just ran like fuck because friggin' Cedar died. We're like, let's get the hell out. We didn't close anything. We just ran, didn't we?
Okay. Can the
That's how I remember
Spectre?
it.
I mean, the Spectre's just going to get blasted by the beholder if it tries to go up there. I think. Um, and it can't grab the torque anyway, so it's not like even if it succeeds on all its saves. Um, does anybody recall any like openings that we didn't investigate? We went to the bottom of the spiral staircase, right? That was the level with the three pentagon rooms.
Right. There's various puzzles throughout this dungeon we haven't solved that we just booked out of, but that's all I can think of.
Puzzles like what?
I mean, on like the first couple levels, there was a couple we didn't like. Not, I think there's one like level 3 or 4 we didn't solve. A couple of them we just left, and never came back to. Right.
I don't recall us leaving any except for that room with the whole floor.
Yeah, I mean, Ulfgar, Serhana, do you remember?
I don't recall.
Okay.
No.
Um, And we opened all the sarcophagi we found, right? Because we still don't know where Shigambi is. Did the Spectre? I'm gonna just ask the Spectre to explore all the open spaces except for the one with the boiler,
So
and
what? I have
see if you
an,
can find anything that looks like a red trail or an ebon pool.
I'll say it
Oh, no.
comes back and can't find anything.
Okay.
so I have a question. What if the Arcanoloth is guarding the library ethereally? Is that can it exist in the ethereal plane?
I don't know,
I
but I
assume
would
so.
be able. I would not be able to see with ghostly gaze if it's
Okay,
ethereal.
so right. So I'm thinking, like, what if it exists? What if the ethereal plane is the only way to get there, and it exists ethereally?
Well, we can't get through the walls with etherealness because Ulfgar tried that.
Okay.
And if it was ethereal, it would just be essentially invisible to me. I wouldn't be able to see it with ghostly gaze. So the fact that I could see it means that it's physical.
All right, Stu. I know this has probably been addressed, but this feels like I'm playing like a dungeon in like a video game. What
Sure,
about falling to the floor above?
possible.
Is there
Um,
something in the floor above that we could that like a trap door or hole or something we could drop down that would get us there?
Maybe.
That's what I'm thinking. We could.
Um, I mean, I don't remember what the map of the floor above looks like. Uh, it's possible.
Okay. Well,
Um,
like if there's no passageway here, that feels like our best bet. That's why I'm bringing it up, right? Like,
I mean, theoretically, it's possible that there's something through the green door that leads there.
also true. Yeah.
Does anybody else have anything that they want the Spectre to do before we long rest? Because it's going to go away.
Can't think of anything. Unless we want to have it go the floor above and see if there's anything that sticks out, but I don't know if it's gonna last that long.
The Spectre sticks around until I take a long rest.
Why not send it up there and see what it can find? I don't know, throwing it
I
out
mean,
there.
I feel like I've already done that. Like I couldn't find a red trail or an ebon pool, so I think it's done about as thorough a search of the dungeon as it could.
Okay, sure. That's fair.
Paul, there are tables in this room.
Sure.
Is the Spectre able to pass through those normally?
Yes.
Not doors or walls. Okay. Um. Okay, so we're gonna try taking a long rest.
Okay. Mr. Spectre goes away.
Yep.
Nothing bothers you. And for those
So wait,
people who lost their power from their buddy in their head, they get it back.
Does the D6
okay.
go away?
Yes.
Is the guy with the food still there?
We'll say that's gone. The food's gone and he's gone.
Okay. So I assume that the our advantage on strength checks and con saves is also gone.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is there 1d6 roll gone too? All the stuff we got, all the
Yep.
Yes.
okay. Damn. Well, oh well, is what it is.
Did
I
we
feel like
find anything?
Sorry.
I'm
Did we
sorry.
find anything in the page where the parchment pages were floating around? Did we find anything in there?
We found the lever which we pulled. We've not searched the pages because they're all flying around.
You grabbed one page and there was a spell written on it.
We can search the others. Oh, the lustrous black marbles. Are they identifiable when we rest?
Yeah, you're not really sure what they're used for. I mean, they are magical, but they're not like an ability type of thing.
Okay, are they all identical?
Yes.
Maybe it's some sort of key for a lock we haven't found.
Let's try to play with the other lever in the other small room.
Yeah, the one behind the glass cylinder. Ulfgar needs to take a long rest also. and Xanthros, I think.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally. I took my long rest.
Did you do anything with the lever before you took the long rest?
We had no way of accessing the lever before we took a long rest.
Okay,
Are
fair
the other
enough.
levers? Do other levers like? Do they get undone when we rest?
No.
Okay. Okay, so the things we still have to do are the fifth lever, and we're gonna have to go back to the beholder and figure out how to get that torque, I think. we
Ulfgar and
could
Zan, you can get your hit points back. Sorry.
because like four of
Yep.
the slots in the green door are open now, right?
Yes.
So we could put the torques, well, three of the torques in, because the fourth one we don't have the torque for.
Correct.
I think
One, you
we're
don't have
gonna
the
need
torque, and one, the
one
the
isn't open.
thing is closed.
We're gonna need that fifth torque. Do we know? Are there any checks we can make about beholders to find out their abilities specifically? Do they normally have the ability to turn invisible? And can they normally see things that are invisible? Is there anything we can make for that?
I will say that they are definitely not normally invisible. But a lot of things here are, doesn't quite follow rules, right?
Right.
Do they normally see invisible? Spin. I'll let you spin. I don't know. Nature check, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to
Okay.
think what it might be. I always
I'll
pick on
take.
Arcana. You want to know about a creature? We'll say it's a nature thing. We'll go with that.
Okay. I'll take guidance, and everyone may as well roll with guidance because hopefully somebody will roll better than me. Somebody rolling better than me.
So what are we rolling for? Perception?
Nature
Nature.
Nature.
with
I'll go
guidance.
nature. I'm tired of using Arcana for everything.
Not gonna be much help on this one, I'm afraid. Yeah, 12.
All right. I'll say that.
Hannah got a 21 or 22 at least.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Can't recall that. You can't recall that they see invisible. Doesn't mean they don't, but yeah, can't
Okay.
recall it.
I think our best shot will be to put invisibility on Zerhana, maybe because she has a lot of hit points and good movement. And have her try to like sneak in, grab the torque, and sneak out. Hopefully, then the beholder won't notice she's there until until she's able to leave. Well, I could try to go in myself, but Sohana is going to be better at sneaking than I will. More than anyone.
That's on the next level.
I think it might be 2 levels,
Yeah, it's like 2 levels up.
but we might want to deal with the cylinder.
Let's play with the cylinder.
I can't think offhand of any way to deal with the cylinder aside from etherealness plus teleportation. Because the mage hand doesn't work.
What happened when we try to put the rope in with the mage hand?
The lever has to be pushed away from us, so pulling on the rope won't help.
What if we jury rig it so it's connected to the bottom somehow so that it's pulling in the right direction?
Can we do that, Paul?
Tell
With
me
mage hand.
how.
Can we like manipulate the rope with mage hand?
If you can come up with a way of doing it, I'm listening. I mean, yeah. Tell me how you're gonna do that.
If we can set up, well, first, can the mage hand tie the rope to the lever?
Sure.
Are there any points on the floor that we can tie the rope to?
No, it's the floor is smooth. The glass obviously is smooth. So
Is there anything we could use as a pulley, which would effectively? Oh, actually, so the mage hand can move the rope, right?
hmm
So so normally, like if the rope is dangling out of the triangle and we pull on it, it's just not pulling in the right direction, right?
correct.
Suppose instead that because the mage hand can hold the rope, that the rope is sort of has one end attached to the lever, and the mage hand is holding the rope like,
The bottom.
or actually, I was going to say towards the back of the cylinder. Do you see what I mean?
The physics is
Yes.
right, but the mage hand doesn't really have any strength behind it. So you're gonna pull the the mage hand.
Could the mage hand act as a pulley, just holding it to prevent the rope from moving?
I don't think the mage hand is strong enough because you're still putting like the mage hand has no strength, right? It can't move the lever on its own. You're going to pull. Um. Hmm. I would say physics, unless someone is going to quote me physics and I'm wrong, that you're still like it multiplies the pull force. So it multiplies the pull force will do enough that you can pull lighter and it will move the lever.
What he's saying
Well,
is
I
if
was
the mage
thinking
hand
that
isn't strong
instead
enough
of
to
having
move
the
the
mage
lever,
hand pull the rope, um,
if the mage hand is not strong enough to pull the lever, it's not strong enough to hold the rope.
That's my 2 cents, right?
okay,
That's my
maybe
feel of it, right? Because I would say so like man, it's been too long. I need to get my son down here. It's been too long since I had frickin' physics. But like my 2 cents would be right. The pulley's a multiplier, right, of the strength, right? If I remember correctly. So you could pull less on the rope, maybe, and maybe it would pull the lever. God dang it.
We
is
could,
there, is there anything the mage hand can put, like, can carry inside the chamber, inside the glass chamber that we could like set up as a pulley, like a
There's nothing
pipe?
in it that you can see.
You know, can we take some of our equipment, have the mage hand like carry it into the chamber and set up a pulley that we could then attach the rope to?
Uh there's nothing inside. I literally just asked my son a physics question. Because I don't remember. I mean, I know what it does, but I don't remember the numbers of the equation behind it. So I can get his attention. Uh,
So here's a question. Prestidigitation can create a non-magical trinket. Could it create a small pulley?
say it again.
Prestidigitation can create a non-magical trinket.
Oh, okay. Let me
Could it
take a look at
create a
that.
pulley?
Let me
What's
look
up?
up that spell. Hey, Mark. So
Mhm.
physics, okay?
Yeah, physics.
If I have a pulley and I pull on the rope, right?
So you have like a stationary pulley and you have a rope around the pulley.
Yeah. And I
Uh-huh.
pull on the rope. How much is the multiply of the strength on the other end of the rope? Is it double or what? Do you know?
No, we like they just use I don't know how pulleys really work. They just use like basic pulleys with 1-to-1 to explain how basic physics works.
Okay, never mind. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
He's electrical, not mechanical.
Sure.
All good. It's not any more than I knew. I don't remember. Let's see. So what spell are you using?
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. Um, a sensory effect. Snuff out a candle.
Last bullet point.
Okay. A non-magical trinket or an illusionary image that lasts until the end of the turn.
And your next turn.
All right. So what are you making?
Is it possible to use that to make a small pulley that could be attached to the interior of the cylinder?
How are you attaching it?
Like, I don't know, like with a python, or like, having a little, like, I guess, like, we don't know what suction cups are, right? Because we're medieval. But like, I don't know, something that could be like screwed into the glass or something.
Mm. Well, the glass is pretty impervious to damage so far, so
Hmm.
it's not going to attach that way.
Is there anything that would stick to the glass?
If you can think of something, I'm listening. I'm not trying to be,
Oh,
whatever. I just can't think of anything. So, if you can think of something, great.
If we could get like a pole or a part of my javelin to go across and just use the mage hand to just slightly keep that down, we can attach the pulley to the javelin.
All right, I'm happy. You're putting a lot of effort into this. We'll go with it. All right, fine. You got it. We'll say you put the javelin in and you hook the pulley on it, and between the mage hand and you using the glass hole as leverage, we'll go with it.
Okay, great. So we have all five. I think the next step is to try to get the torque.
And you want me to go in the room with the beholder? That's where the torque is?
Invisible. So I can cast invisibility on you, and you can sneak into the room. The idea, like, somebody would be sneaking into the room, grabbing the torque, and sneaking out, or if the beholder notices you, then running out.
Let's go find the room.
Okay.
Actually, we don't necessarily have to walk through the dungeon to get there, because I could dimension door Zerhana, like, to like someplace just around the corner from there. I don't have the map in front of me.
You will in about 10 seconds.
Oh, thanks.
I'm just making sure you guys. I'm not going to bother to bring the NPC unless it's super necessary.
No, I mean, I can only take one person anyway, so
Okay,
it would,
so you and
I
Zorhana
believe
are going.
we use Zerhana to dimension door to a place just around the corner.
Okay. I will keep the other two characters here just for giggles. Just so I'm not bored seeing a blank screen. Bottom left of the screen. All right. So I feel the need to reread the room to you.
Which room? The big one, the round one, or the round one to the north, or the square one to the east?
The round one that you're going into.
Okay, as we can't see it yet, but go ahead.
Well, I'll say you peek.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine because we can be reminded we've seen it before.
Yes. What did I do? I don't know. Oh, that was dumb. Sure. I put it in chat.
So when you see the vault door grinds upward, that's what happened when we put the 10
Correct.
crystal.
That is when
Okay.
you put it the balls in the slot. The door is still open.
9 alcoves filled with glittering treasure. There were also 9 gods of Omu. Or this could be a connection to the gargoyle that wanted 9 things.
Where is this?
This is the round room with a beholder in it. The text is in the chat.
You go text in the chat. The room itself is west and then north, but you haven't gone in yet. You're just peeking around the corner.
So this is what we saw the first time
Here,
through, right?
I'll let you go into the hallway. See there. Up, wrong person. There.
Thank you.
That is what you see. Whatever you can see.
Okay. The last time we were here,
Mm-hmm.
the rays that killed Cedar did not come from the large spherical object, right? They came from like some other point in the room,
Yes.
which is why we concluded it's an invisible beholder, and we don't know what the spherical object is, although it certainly looks like a beholder. Super bizarre. And the skeleton is
The skeleton
20
is roughly that way. Yes.
25 feet from the door.
No, it's further than that. It's closer to where you were before. I'll say 1 second. Let me go to thing. I'm in the wrong level. There we go. Like 45-ish feet
Okay, I mean, it's
by D&D rules.
what kind of an action is it to pick up an object?
It's pretty much a free action. You can just grab and pick something up.
So with Hana could move, pick it up, and move back to the door.
She can try, sure.
For sure. I mean, like aside from things happening in the room.
Correct.
So
Zorhana and Icarus, if you can make a perception check.
okay, from not being in the room, right?
Yeah. Okay. Icarus, you hear what almost sounds like someone grumbling or whatever to theirself, and you hear this voice kind of grumbling like, why hasn't Withers come and cleaned up this mess in my room?
Coming from the room with the beholder.
Yep.
It must have been grumbling for a long time.
He's pretty pissed. Yeah, days.
I could try making a deal with it from around the corner. What do you think, Johanna? Should I try that?
Why don't we ask the augury?
Sure. Okay, so let's pull back so that we're not within like hearing range. Oops. And it's just Johanna and me up here, right? Because I couldn't dimension door anybody else.
You only got one, right? You get two, right? You get two spell castings or three?
Well, if I take Johanna with one dimension door,
Correct.
like I could go back to take one more person, but it's not really efficient, and then I also wouldn't have any slots left to cast invisibility. Am I the only one who knows invisibility?
I don't.
What? I know clerics don't. I was wondering if Elfgar had it.
No, I don't have invisibility.
Okay, it's fine. So I'll need to use all my spells to dimension door here back and also cast invisibility. It was
I don't
not like
think
we're
I have
trying
it.
to defeat this beholder in combat anyway. So you want to? So Johanna wanted to use her augury to ask, like, if we try to make a deal with a beholder, offering to clean up its room in return for the torque. How will that work out for us?
Yeah, that.
To clean up its room for the torque.
To make an offer to the beholder, since he was grumbling about having his room not clean, to clean up the mess in his room, and in return for, well, I guess actually, in return for allowing us to take the torque and leave unharmed.
I'm gonna say you don't really get a very positive response on that one.
Is that a negative response,
I'll
or is that
say a
no?
negative response.
Okay,
So it's
so
bad, good, or
yes,
neither.
so it's whoa,
I
just
would
plain old.
say it's a whoa, right?
Okay, that's too bad because it would have been great if it worked.
And that's a one question thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know other spells
Well,
that can do multiple questions and stuff,
I,
so I
s-
wasn't sure. I was just reading it while I'm
that's
sitting
where
here.
augury works. I don't know if Johanna's ability has anything special attached to it.
Let's see. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it looks like it's just a one thing. Okay.
Okay, so we're back to plan A, I guess, which is make Johanna. I'm just going to go over the plan before we do anything to make sure we're on the same page. Make Johanna invisible. Johanna can try to sneak in, grab the torque, and sneak out. Or if she's noticed, just try to, like once she's noticed, then it's run, grab the torque, and run out.
How do we fight this thing if we need to?
No, we run.
You will
The,
die.
the plan for like if things go bad is just run, but we just need to make sure we have the torque. Like I think you have enough movement that if all you're doing is running, you can go in, get the torque, and run out. Hopefully, your stealth check will be good enough that he won't. Or even if he does notice you, if he can't see you, it'll also be hard for him to attack you. Because your stealth should be +6, I think, because of your dex.
Yes, it's a +6.
Okay, 1 second. Okay.
Is everyone good with that plan?
it's just the two of you. Everyone else is not here.
Well, we can discuss the plan with them before we came here.
Oh, okay. Unless you guys got a better idea, I'm listening.
I can't think of anything better.
Xanthos and Ulfgar seem quiet.
Okay.
Where's the torque?
The torque is on the skeleton, right?
Yes,
I mean, we know where it is because we saw it.
you do.
And we think the beholder's the thing in the middle?
You can.
No.
You guys can go. I mean, I'm assuming you're going to do this, and Zorhana is invisible, right?
Yes.
Okay. If you want to go to the edge, that's fine.
The thing in the middle is probably not the beholder. We think that the beholder is some invisible thing floating around somewhere.
Sure, as far as you know.
So the plan is to stealth in until it notices you, and then if it notices you, run out. And if it doesn't notice you, then you just continue stealthing. But I think you should spend you should end up spending 1 round, maybe 2 rounds inside, no more. And once you're out, just grab my hand and I'll dimension door it back.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sitting up now. All right, so you can make a stealth check. Okay. So I'm gonna see here. Can you also make for me um a dex save? Okay.
Is this with the slippery floor?
Yes. All right. 1 second here. Let's see. Um, right. That's correct. All right. So 1 second. Okay. So, Zorhana, you step into the room. And the floor is we'll say basically frictionless, right? So you head off towards the skeleton, but you're just going straight. Like you're ice skating and you know you you don't have any, you're just going straight, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna say you hear a voice say, "Who's here?" Spin initiative. So your thing is roughly 40 feet, right? It's just the two of us, pretty much.
Right.
Okay. So for the first part of your action, you can ice skate over, and it's basically about 45 feet to 40 feet to the skeleton. So I say that you will hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm going to say that because you no, never mind, because he made it. You spun first. You got to the skeleton, and basically you that's your 40 feet movement, and you basically hit the wall to stop, right? And now that's your movement. You can use your bonus action to try and go back.
What, can she pick up the torque?
She has the torque,
Okay.
and so let's see. You spun. Your initiative was a 14. Why don't you spin as well, Icarus? Okay. Are you going to try? You can use your regular action to try and move back, Zerhana.
Okay. So
You need to make a dex save again to go back and not fall on your butt.
a dex save or a dex roll?
Dexterity save. Okay.
And the slippery floor is only beyond the door, right?
It
Right.
is.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
All
so
right.
where?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So Zohana's now back at the doorway.
She's back, but your buddy's going to get to do something before you
Yep.
do.
Yep.
Let's see. All right. So let's see. What's he gonna do? Okay. I'm gonna say make another stealth check on your way back. Okay. I just want to see. Okay. You get back to the door with Icarus.
I'm not at the door.
Oh, you're not at the door. You were around the corner?
If I was at the door, he could see me.
Okay, so you're around the corner.
Right.
Okay. So Zahana, you are at the door. You turn visible, and we'll see what happens. You didn't say it, but I'm going to make the assumption that you're raging.
That's raging is problematic because
If not, then never mind.
it'll turn off if she doesn't attack.
Oh, well, that's true. Okay.
And I don't think raging helps against magical
Probably
damage
not.
anyway.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right. Up. I gotta re-roll one. I can't do the same one twice. Okay. So what do we got? So we'll start. Make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. You're hit by the first beam of necrotic energy.
When she
And
when she turned visible, it was not because of any anti-magic effect, right?
um
So the reason I'm asking is because if she's in an anti-magic area, then no magical effects should be able to damage her.
well, that's probably true. Let's see.
Like I know in past editions, the Beholder's Big Eye has an anti-magic effect.
Right, it does have an anti-magic effect.
But normally, it can't use both that and its eye beams on the same person because the eye beams won't do anything.
Yeah, they're magical eye rays. So for right now, it sees you. Yep. Yep. It sees you and it cannot shoot at you, but it knows where you are. Okay. So that will be its turn. Thank you for reminding me they're magical effects. She's at the doorway. Icarus, you're up.
I'm going to ready an action to dimension door back as soon as Johanna grabs my hand.
Okay.
Can't do anything useful if if I walk up to her right now.
Okay. So Sorhana, you're visible, and you just hear a voice say, I don't know what he says. He's like, get back here and fight or something like that. What did you take from my tomb? Sorhana, it's your turn.
I'm running like hell.
Okay. You run around the corner, Icarus is there.
I grab his hand.
All right, you guys are gone.
Dimension door back to the rest of the group.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. You got it. She would have
I've
gotten
used
through whatever was shot at her anyway.
I mean, it's like we weren't going to fight him, so just standing there and sucking up damage was not really, beneficial.
Yeah.
Didn't really come much to just let him hit us or hit Sarhana.
Yeah. But he wanted to know
Used-
what was going on, so I definitely wanted to use the anti-magic cone. So it's all good.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've used up all my spells now to dimension door, invisibility, and dimension door back. But we have all the torques.
You do.
Before we put them in, I would request to take a short rest so I can get my spells back.
Most certainly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing somebody? Oh, there's those. Okay, cool. Now I want to check something real quick.
Sure.
No, you're fine. You can short rest. Nothing bothers you.
Okay.
Um.
All right, I'm here, but I can't see anybody.
I seem to be alone in the room.
Yeah, it's
in
here.
the bag room.
Really? I see everybody. I see Paul rotating his character. I see Zorhana moving. Let me refresh the page. Maybe roll 20 is acting wonky.
I could also try refreshing the page.
I can still see the turn order. How do we get rid of that?
There.
Okay, now I see everyone.
Does everyone see
Except-
everyone? Xanthos, you still there?
I don't see-
I can't see anyone. I'm going to refresh the page.
Yeah, it might be
I'm
on your end.
refreshing. Okay, I see everyone now. I'm good. I had to refresh.
Okay. Roll 20 is roll 20.
Yeah, well.
I don't have anything else more to say beyond that.
So shall we put the Torques in?
Let's do it.
I think we have to do it in a certain order.
You want to do it from triangle to octagon?
I think we should do it in alphabetical order.
Let's do it backwards.
Start with the octagon and go to the triangle.
Yeah.
Okay, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. um Sure. So I'll say that. What will I say? All right, door opens. Once I open the door. And we are likely stopping here, but I'm going
Yeah,
to
I figure we would.
let's get this far.
That looks like a pretty serious monster. Giant baby umbilical cord.
That looks like a giant friggin' So that looks like an overhead view of a baby smoking a cigarette.
It's
Like,
kind
what
of
is-
disgusting.
Or yeah.
Paul, we're gonna
You
go down the stairway.
see. Oh, sorry.
I said we're gonna go down the stairway. Do you want us to do that now or wait till next time?
You can go down the stairs and I'll read the description and then we can go from there.
Okay.
Crumbling balconies overlook a pool of lava filling this triangular chamber, above which is suspended an enormous crystal cylinder held in place by three adamantine struts.
Oof, adamantine.
Wraith-like forms swirl inside the cylinder, and otherworldly screams hang in the air. Four long, writhing tentacles sprout from the cylinder's cap. A shriveled monstrosity the size of an elephant floats near the cylinder. Its body is wet and malformed. Its arms and leg have atrophied, and its oversized head drips black goo. The creature is attached to the cylinder by a twisted umbilical cord.
Called it. I just want to check the note we got about this to see if there's anything in there. It's a cast-off creation of the gods, dead and yet not. It's feeding on soul. The Stone Sisters built the device that is feeding it. Normally, I would say, like, trying to snap the struts to send it into the lava would be good, but if those are adamantine, I'm not sure that's feasible.
Well, we got time to think about it, don't we?
Also, it's floating in the air. So it's going to be tough to get to it. Although I guess I could fly Zerhana and Lucanu, who are the only melee attackers.
There's a picture for you in Discord.
Oh, lovely.
Am I gonna want to look at this?
Probably not.
Are we rolling initiative, or can
No,
do
we
stuff?
won't initiative. We won't do any of that now. We'll just
Okay.
say you open the door, you see it, and yeah, we'll go from there.
In the picture, there's this sort of creature with a staff standing on the balcony or something.
Um, I think that's supposed to be like an adventurer or someone. There's no person there.
Okay.
But that's the strut. You can actually walk across the strut if you want.
Okay. Oh, so somebody could use it to attack.
Yeah, you can walk across the strut if you so desire.
I will make a note of that in Discord. That the adamantine strut.
Sure. And I'll let you take the time to raise a level to 12.
Oh,
Oh.
exciting.
Okay. Well.
And I'll just see. So, I will also. Oh, nope, never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself. Blah, 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 blah. So what guys do you have again each? I forget who has who.
Xanthros has Papazodal, I know because I gave it to him.
Right.
I have
Okay.
I think
I
I'm
I think Ulfgar has Nang Nang,
yeah,
Okay.
I think I have Nang Nang.
and Zorhana has the one that gives a 19, gives a 23 dex.
I'll have to go back and take a look.
Yeah, I don't know if is that Wongo, maybe?
So
We gave up one day.
It's Ijen.
That's it. Yep. That is Z1.
Nang Nang says that you should search the balconies and bone-filled alcoves for treasure.
What now?
I'm just telling you.
So we can sit where?
Papazodal says it calls the creature an atropal and says it might be vulnerable to radiant damage and killing it might summon its evil master.
Great.
Wongo says that it wants to attack the tentacles coming from the jar. And who's the last one? Oh, Ijen.
You didn't do Ijen yet?
Someone had Ijen, right?
Yes.
I've done Nag Nang, Papazodal, and Wongo.
We don't have Wongo.
Oh, oops. So I need Ijen,
Unk is the last one. Unk and Ijen.
Unk, and Ijen. Unk is worthless. I'll give you Ijen.
Unk is
And
worthless.
say that you got Wongo as a bonus. Sure. So Ijen says it notices there's like a mist-filled archway on the south balcony,
Mm-hmm.
and it says you should go check that out.
Can you post those in Discord also, so we have a easier record of them?
Fair enough. Let me
Thanks.
do a quick copy paste. I'm just trying to think of anything else. No, that looks like fun.
Yeah, it does look like fun. I hope it's more fun than fighting the Beholder.
That's fair. Okay.
Cool.
So hold on one second.